There we go. All done.
Hello, I'm monetized.
So if we don't monetize it, I wonder if we can do karaoke. Like, not me, but you, because you like to sing snippets. No, I don't mean you
I
have
like to sing snippets.
Yeah, but maybe snippets are copyrightable.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right, so how do I change all messages? There we go. No one's in yet. It should say I'm in though.
Yep.
2 people are in.
2 people. Hello, other person. That's not Danielle. Oh, also, we need to talk louder. I noticed that we're very quiet. We will try and be louder until we get microphones.
We can be louder.
Should be louder than me. Especially the more we go, because she's now drinking. This was a gift that we got. Hi, Leishi.
One of our cleans says thank you. I'm going to pop it. I just want to try and take this off without having to destroy it because I want to keep it as like a wee keepsake.
Oh, that's cute.
I've got your keyring as well.
What keyring?
The keyring we got from one of our cleans.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh, wait, we both got one, didn't we?
Yeah, so I found them in the office.
Right.
So I put mine on my keys and I was like, right, okay, I'll keep this here. I've also got your daughter's hat.
Okay, what hat?
Her, like, blue beanie hat. She left it here ages ago and I only just found it the other day.
Oh, wait. Has it got like a bobble on top?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually mine.
Right, well,
I just
I've
put
got
it
your
on
hat.
her. Oh, we've got 12 people in now.
Hi, guys.
Are we getting any comments?
Nope, just that one that's only came up.
Hi, everyone. We're just hanging out. There's never a rhyme or reason to these things. We're at Danielle's house again, as you can tell.
What if I like...
Is this going to pop?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my tea down so I don't spill it. Okay, I'm ready. What do we do?
So
Just
good.
protect the
Hearing
face.
voices.
Oh, your TV came on.
Oh, shit.
My parents split when I was.
Was that
9.
me? Was that Eileen on it?
We moved out.
I don't know how that came on. Right, so how do I open a
I don't
game
know.
ball?
I feel like it's going to explode.
Right.
Thanks for joining as a member, Robin.
I'm so scared. Okay, well, I've got...
Never wanted to do that again.
But how did I damage more?
Do you even want the glass? You should get one of those. Have you seen you can put the glass in the bottle? You just drink. Yeah. Just do that. I'll stick with my tea. I'm glad I put the tea down or it would have gone flying. Hi from Australia. I mean, hi from Scotland. You're from Australia. My face is so red because her house is hot.
Do you want me to turn my heating off?
Did you not do that when you were in the kitchen?
No, I didn't.
Are you cold though?
Yeah.
Right, it's fine. I will suffer.
No, it's
You're
fine.
the one that has to put up with the smell of
I'm
me.
kind of getting warmer. It's fine. It's fine. I put it down to 22. That was at 25.
It's so hot. Hi, Ella. Hi, Marie. I'm just going to be leaning forward to read the comments, so
I
close up of my face.
Here you go.
I know, but then I just feel
Okay.
like I'm looking down the whole time.
Well, I'll look down. I'm fine with that.
Okay, you look down and I'll try and read off the screen. Hi, Simon.
Hi, Manuel. Hi, Beck. Australia? Germany?
Manuela is Ella for sure.
Oh, right, Ella. Oh, it's got in brackets. I just...
Yeah. I'm glad it's in brackets because I would forget. Like, I'm so bad at people's names on here.
We've
Even
got
like the regulars.
from all over.
Yeah.
All over the globe tonight.
What's everybody doing this evening, if it's evening where you are? Wait, if you're from Australia, is it not like a stupid time in the morning right now? Like, what time is it? I messaged Danielle on my way here. I was like, preheat your oven. I'm bringing cookie dough because I need a hot drink and some cookies. So we have cookies. And we were meant to have tea, but she's drinking.
Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. It's 7 a.m. for Beck.
7 a.m. That's early.
And that's in Australia, yeah. Having breakfast.
That's what time I have to get up tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it.
Do you want to know what time my daughter had me up this morning?
5:30.
5.
Oh, I was so close.
I know.
But you know what, right? See, when Madison and Arthur were really young, there's Facebook posts where I'm like, it's 5:30 a.m. and we've started our day. But I had so much more energy then, and I didn't have all the health conditions. And you know, I was absolutely fine starting my day at that time.
It's absolutely dreadful doing it now.
I know. Lucky Lily is not like a really early riser. Like, I lucked out on the fourth child. Like, the other two, Kai wasn't too bad either, but maybe because they have later bedtimes. Because Maz and Arthur, they're my two oldest, by the way. They went to bed at 7 o'clock, but they'd get up at like anywhere after 4 o'clock. So yeah. But see, my living room at the time, it had like this giant bay window, and the sun would rise from that side of the house, so it was just blaring. So it was fine. It was fine. Messages aren't coming up on the screen. What are you reading?
Wait, I'm just so hi everybody that's here.
Yeah.
Rather than saying hi individually, I was actually just looking at all the different places people are watching from. It's really interesting that you all tune in from all over the world. I didn't think we were that interesting.
Or people just don't have anything better to do, like me. That's why I watch things.
Pass me a cookie.
I will pass you the plate and you can choose.
Is it still warm?
It should be. We literally just took them out the oven.
Hi from Glen Office. Woo!
Yeah, woo. That's where we are.
Who is it? None your business.
What's your actual name? Blair. Is it Blair?
Hi Blair.
I was feeling popular, like, oh, people we don't know have joined, but they're from here. What's the verdict on the cookies?
These are really good cookies.
I'll maybe eat mine after though. Hope the cookies are good. Probably not as good as what you would make if you were a chef. Does Blair make good cookies?
I don't know if she's ever made me cookies.
That's terrible. I'm a better friend than you, Blair. I honestly don't think that.
No, I think Blair would go to jail for me. I'm not sure you would.
I'd be bailing you out though. I'll bail you out.
You'd be getting a law degree.
Yeah. I wanted to be a lawyer. Like all through my childhood, that's what I wanted to be. I was like, I'm gonna be a lawyer. I even went to like university summer schools where they like try and get you to go to their university, and got to do all the law stuff, and then started doing psychology and changed my mind. Like, just because my school did
Would
psychology.
you ever think about going and doing a law degree? Or?
No.
No, you passed that.
Yeah,
you didn't want
your brain starts dying at 30 years old. I'm already on the decline. I could not learn law now. It's too late.
Don't tell me that.
Also, do you know what I just found out yesterday in my psychology class? Is that, so obviously people measure IQ, right? And there's a genetic component to IQ, which I kind of already knew, but also nutrient deficiencies can reduce your IQ. Iron deficiency reduces your IQ by around 7 points.
And what's the points like? What are they meant to add up to?
No, but like,
Just points.
it's more like, rather than adding up to something, it's more that it gives you an indication of how your intelligence quotient compares to other people. So like Albert Einstein was probably like 180 or something like that. And then I think I read somewhere that like the average American is like around somewhere between 80 and 120. I can't remember what it said, and I don't want to get it wrong, so broad spectrum there. Oh, I'm actually sweating so bad.
Italy, Massachusetts. I am actually really enjoying seeing where you're all from.
So Karen says your brain isn't dying, it just gets fuller as you age. No, really, your brain cells start dying.
No, I agree with Karen.
No,
Karen, you're right.
No, your brain cells start dying
Karen's
around
right.
age 30.
There's just more information
You
out there.
can be an optimist, I'll be the realist.
Okay, that sounds pretty right. Yeah.
I agree though, you're never too old to learn. Like, I just don't feel like I want to learn that much information at this point in my life.
I feel like I could just kind of want to go to bed.
I know. I turned up at her house and she was like absorbed in a documentary. I was like, what's wrong with your face? Like,
I'm like, I'm really watching this. I was devastated for what I was watching on TV. Sheer devastation.
yeah, she's watching the Twister.
Caught in the Storm. It's about a massive tornado in 2011 that went through Joplin. Devastated the whole county area.
State.
Not sure, so maybe somebody can help me out. But yeah, it's a very intense watch. Like, you literally see footage from people that were like in the middle of the storm. Yeah, it's intense. It's quite good though. Watch it if you want to watch it, if you like that kind of thing. Yeah.
Susan had a large, disgusting carbuncle on her sternum dream this morning. Thanks for sharing, Susan. I hope you are chilling now. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good.
I don't know what that is either. I'm not sure if I want you to explain it either.
Simon, you're 61 in 2 months. I did not realise that was your age. I thought you were like in your 40s, by the way.
I said you're only
Not
as
even
young as you
Ryan.
feel.
Yeah.
I'm swapping to tea just
I
now.
feel like an old woman. Like an old woman. How can you do that?
Change your brain set. Wake up in the morning and be like, I feel young and fit and healthy.
Does that work for you?
Sometimes. Although yesterday I woke up and I had an amazing day because I woke up and I was like, life is a blessing. Do you know what I mean? I was grateful for my kids waking me up and crying
Wait,
at
when
me
was
on
this?
yesterday.
I'm not sure. Wait, are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being serious. I
Alright,
had a
okay.
really good day yesterday because I just woke up on the right side of bed and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let anything annoy me. And life is a blessing. I am alive. I am breathing. It's a beautiful day.
Simon says, if you didn't know how old you are, how old would you be?
21.
I know. Do you know early 20s?
It's like
was a
20,
good age, yeah.
24, maybe. 24, I like 24.
I was talking about, because I went to university previously and I was only there for about a year and didn't finish the year because it just was not the time of my life. But I was only about 22 at the time and I only had Madison and Arthur and I just had so much energy and I was about 4 stone lighter and I had really good skin. And so I was talking about this with my friend who's actually 22 and is at university and I'm just like, enjoy it.
So they've discovered that like our brain cells die, but they've discovered that they regenerate all of our lives. So your brain might die, but it will regenerate.
Yeah, but what I mean is your brain fully matures by the age of 30.
And it can't get any smarter. You can just
No,
learn new
it's not.
things and forget other things, and
It's not, yeah, kind of.
it's more complicated than that. I thought we
It
didn't
is
know.
more complicated than
I
that.
thought we didn't know a lot about our brain still.
Yeah, I mean,
How it works.
there's still loads to discover.
It's a 2-inch across multi-headed megapod bulb, likely full of MRSA. That's from Susan. Now we know what that is. Thank you, Susan.
Yeah.
You know, I actually like watching like
Hi, Crystal.
pimple popping and earwax removal. And...
So I love watching earwax. Right, so this is the thing. I go through phases, okay?
Okay.
I used to really like watching pimple popping, but I can't do it anymore. I don't know why. Like, I just can't do it anymore. But earwax removal, there's this one person, Durham hearing specialists, and the guy like proper like talks you through all the medical stuff while he's doing it, and his camera is really good. Like, because I've looked at other videos and they're rubbish in comparison, but this guy's camera is really good. His is, watch him, he's so good.
I like looking at when they're like holding like a wee dish and they get water blasted in their ear and you see all the stuff come out.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, okay, well I'll show you once we're off live.
Yeah. Maybe after I eat my cookies. Not before.
I need to go and put my glasses on if you want me to read.
Wait there, because this cup is hard to hold with like one hand though.
Do you want me to hold your cup for you?
Oh no, I want to drink it. Okay.
My eyes are very blurry tonight.
I'm part Scottish. Looking at you two lovely lassies is like looking in the mirror. Oh, that's
Thank
lovely. Yeah. The number of people that guess my age down the way, I could never do 10 years younger. Yeah, well, I thought you were 20 years younger, but I'm really terrible at guessing ages. I'm like so bad. Alicia is a psychiatrist. It's very complicated. Or was it Alicia that said about the brain? I'm scooting back up. Missed it.
I don't know, like half the time I read, it takes me all my effort to just read the comment and then to remember the name attached to the comment. Like, Steph is so good with names.
I already have said I am not.
No, you are. You're so good with names. And, like, usernames to names as
No.
well. You're like, that's this person. And I'm like, how do you remember that?
Only some of them, though. Like, compared to a
Yeah.
lot of them. Like, Job Try. I can't remember your name.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember anybody's name. So.
Oh, she already says it's Alison from Northern Ireland. So yeah, so hi Alison.
Hi, Alison.
And I'll probably forget. I don't know, just
I
some
definitely will
names
forget.
really stand out to me and then some don't. Susan is 12 inside. See, whenever I think of like things from my childhood and I have to put an age to it, I'm always like, I was about 11. Like everything happened to me when I was 11, yeah.
Have you ever met someone and they just stick at an age?
Yes.
And like,
We've had this conversation because my, like, I think he's 21 or 22 now, brother, he's forever 8 in my head. Forever 8.
People, like, you just get an age stuck to them.
Yeah.
24.
I'm trying to think what age I would put you as, actually. I don't know, I was just thinking you're the same age as me, even though you're younger.
That's fine.
You look younger, but I just have to have you as the same age as me. My friend at uni, if you're watching this, take note, is she's 6 years older than me, right? But she keeps going on about how old she is. Like, so obviously I'm a mature student at university. Everybody is like 18 to 23, right? That kind of age. Apart from a select few, including me and my friend who I met there. So she's 6 years older than me. And whenever we're doing group work with other people who are younger than us, she always like is just going on and on about how old she is, and I'm like, you're really not much older than me. You're giving us a bad rep here.
It's going to sound really bad, but how old are you?
You know this. Take a guess.
I want to say you're only a year older than me. So you're 31.
I'm 32.
Right, okay, 32. So
And I'll be 33 when you're
6 years
30.
plus, so she's 38, so she's just feeling all kind of way because she's coming up to her 40s.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, she's 39.
So exactly.
Yeah.
So she's coming up to her 40s, she's feeling some kind of way, but apparently your 40s are where it's at.
That's because your kids are grown enough. Like, if you have them young like us.
We could be free birds
Yeah.
at 40.
We'll start visiting some of you guys in our 40s. Like,
Yeah.
we'll be like, yeah, our kids are old. We can
We can go to
skedaddle.
America,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collabs, here we come. Like, oh, I fancy going to Australia. Do we have any viewers in Australia?
I think we'll still be doing this in 10 years.
Yeah, if my body's still going.
if you can cope with the pain.
Yeah. I don't know, some of these extreme cleans we do, like, I'm still recovering for days after. How is your knee?
It's sore.
Danielle put her knee out again. So for anybody that doesn't know, Danielle has hypermobility, like quite extreme. And from chasing that dog, the dog is fine for anybody asking because we had a lot of comments.
Jovi was saved. He's back home with his family.
Yeah, but she was running around chasing him and she damaged her knee. And then we went to this extreme clean the next day and I was like, oh my God. And I've just been editing the footage for that day, watching her like, oh my God, stop bending, woman. I was like, I don't know how you bent that
I
much.
powered through it as well, but see, when I got home, you could visibly notice.
Oh yeah, her knee
how
was in a
much-
completely different place.
It wasn't even that, but like down my leg as well to my ankle, it all looked twisted, but you could visibly notice like down my leg how swollen it was, and it was like you
Yeah.
could touch it, and it was like all puffy. It wasn't.
Oh,
It's
God.
not all swollen now, but my knee's still not where it should be. So I'll show you.
Oh yeah.
So my knee's still here, but like this isn't as bad. It's still a bit sore.
How are
down
you so
there.
tan? We're Scottish.
9 minutes sunbed.
Oh.
I went for my celebratory sunbed because I hadn't been on one in 2 weeks.
Hi Kane, as in nephew Kane. Is that the Kane? I'm assuming.
It's me, Kane.
Yeah. Hi, Kane. Should you not be in bed? It's a school night.
Shh, don't tell people that. I'm drinking champagne.
You're allowed to. That champagne is well deserved.
It is.
Okay, let's have a look. I'm scrolling back up to the comments. This is a bit of a disgusting conversation. What were we talking about? Was that like the pimple popping?
I'm trying to think what else.
Or was that talking about old age? So Alison feels 17. Good age. Not for me. I was pregnant.
What is that? That name, I can't read it.
Crystal says you're
This one.
Sam Van Zam.
I know, sunbeds are so bad, but I have a slight addiction. I'm trying to get over
She
it.
said to me the other
I was
day.
going on 15 minutes every 2 days, and I stopped, and I never went for 2 weeks, and I done 9 minutes. So, do you mean I'm
Yeah.
weaning myself off them?
She said to me, I've gone 2 weeks without a sunbed, I'm going to reward myself with a sunbed. It's like, I don't think that's how it works.
But you know, everybody has their guilty pleasure in life, and that unfortunately is my one.
Yeah, the kids are all good. Kane. Kev says hi. Hi, Kev.
Hi, Kev.
Yep. Hi, Kev. Hi, Kane. Your bestie should be on your ass about that. Oh, trust me, I am. I give her
Cheers.
a row, don't I?
Cheers.
Yep.
Yeah. My other
But mainly because
mother
I
best
said
me
to her,
comes with she comes with me, so
okay, so I make the
I've got-
cookies and she goes on the sunbed.
I've got the angel and the devil.
Touche, Blair. Touche.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I told us to stop going on them for selfish reasons because I said to her, I don't want to go on holiday with you if you're already tanned and I'm white as a ghost because I'm going to burn immediately. You're only as old as you feel. In my late 60s, have more energy. Yep.
I think when I'm not chasing around after children all day, and I can like take a minute to relax whenever I want, I feel like I'll have more energy.
I feel like I'm not going to be able to do that.
I feel like right now it's stubbornness that I don't have energy because I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. If I have to do it, I want to do it on my terms. Yeah, I do it though.
Like, what is it? Just
Getting
everything.
up early and putting the wash on before 6 a.m. and
You shouldn't be doing that because your neighbours. There's a 7:30 a.m. rule, you know.
do you know the soundproofing in these houses are amazing?
Oh, mine's not. Hear everything.
You don't hear nothing.
Everything. It's so bad.
Like this neighbour's son, he's older, and see when you go outside though, like the windows aren't great, so you can hear anything from outside. So when you go outside, you can hear like her son shouting at his Xbox and stuff. But then when you come back inside, you can't hear anything.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can hear, like, our houses are all so close together that there's a house across the street from me, and we hear their son shouting at his Xbox with my doors and windows shut, right? But also, that couple are always arguing as well.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, that's the other neighbour. That's the other side. When I say everything, I mean everything.
Right, okay.
But then that probably means they hear everything as well, which isn't great.
Hi, Mac.
When did Mac join?
He literally just right there, like.
Oh, just stopping in to say hi. Hi. We're both so cute. Thank you. My younger, 18 months younger lol says 60 is the new 40. I say 60 is the new 85 some days. Well, think of it this way, like, what, 150 years ago, you know, you're already, like, beating the odds.
That was such a dark statistic. 150 years ago, you probably wouldn't have been here.
Do you know what somebody said to me once, like, and it's always stuck with me, right? By the time you're 15, you can literally live your whole life again before you're 30. And then by the time you're 30, you can live your whole life again by the time you're 60. And when I think about how long I've been alive, I feel like it's been a long time. So when I'm like, okay, I can do this all again now. Like, time-wise. Do Do you not like it?
I don't like that idea.
I like it.
I'm just gonna keep on living. I don't have to start again.
No,
I get what you're saying, but that's the way my brain goes. It goes like, let's start over, let's live another 15 years. I'm like, no, let's just keep going.
Sam is cleaning niece's bedroom today for her, so thanks for the lunch break fun. Oh yeah, I still need to check out DIY Tiff. Like, I've seen clips, but I've not watched her yet. But I love Tia Weston. So we do our like free cleans on a Sunday usually, and that is my favourite part of a Sunday, is coming home, having a shower, getting cozy, and watching Tia Weston. It's like the first thing I do. Like, I come in, get ready, get a cup of tea, sit down, watch her. Like, her vibe is just spot on. You don't know who I'm talking about?
I do know who you're talking about, but my Sunday is come home, get a shower, put kids to bed, and watch Steph.
You spent all day with me.
So I still like to watch your videos.
I appreciate that, but you should watch Tia Weston because
Okay.
she's better than me. Her vibe is good.
Do you know what? I think I just like to watch it because I'm like, yeah, I know who that is. I know her. She's on YouTube. I know her.
Congratulations on your being in recovery, surviving cancer. I don't know what you meant to say, Susan. She says, thank goodness I'm on medication, or I wouldn't have made it past 40. So thank you, chemotherapy.
Well done.
Yeah, I don't know what the.
Congratulations. Good.
Yeah, what is
how
the.
do you respond?
Yeah.
What is the appropriate response?
Well done for living. I don't know. It's usually, I think, congratulations for beating cancer, but that sounds weird.
Yeah.
So,
Like you've.
what's the weirdest
entered
thing
a
anybody's
race.
ever said to you when you've said that? Don't let it be us. Oh, Brett says that's
But I think,
depressing.
do you know what? I think we're very empathetic people.
But just
see
so
when it comes
awkward
to
in expressing it.
see when it comes to like when somebody like or like if I'm upset, you're like, you're okay.
I'm not good at physical affection. I'm like, okay, cookies.
Yeah.
Like,
I
tell
can
me
cook,
what I can
cook
do.
for you.
Yeah, like I'll bring you food. I'll help you clean your house.
But see, if I needed like a cry and a cuddle, it
Got
wouldn't.
Blair.
Yeah, it wouldn't be probably not Blair either.
Oh, you need a third best friend.
Chloe.
Okay, so she's covered all our bases.
Yeah.
I
But
only
yeah,
have 2 best friends,
if
so
I needed a cry and a cuddle, it wouldn't be it. I was saying to
I wouldn't do a cry and cuddle on somebody.
I was saying to my friend, I was like, I've known Steph for a long time now, but I could count on one hand how many times we've probably actually cuddled.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
I literally have clothing that says "free hugs." Just kidding. Don't touch me. Like,
although the last week or two, there's been times that we've been on the phone, we're like, I love you. And I'm like, we're saying love you on the phone now. We never used to do that.
oh, it's probably because I've been on the phone a lot to
Yeah.
Stevie, and me and Stevie
Or-
always say "I
or
love you"
Pete.
lots. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I just end the conversation like, because how else? I don't know how else to end the conversation.
I usually say bye, love you, bye, but then I don't say it to people that don't, like, I've not got to that. But then sometimes I accidentally say it to someone that I don't want to say bye, love you, bye, and I'm like, oh no. Now they think I love them.
Take the love back. They don't
That
deserve
wasn't
it.
for you. See, like, the warmth is nice in between the bubbles.
I couldn't do that. Where's Malvern Hills? Rock on. I feel like that's the proper response. Yeah, I like
Rock
that.
on,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's going to be my response from now on.
Rock
Oh.
on.
Did I report you? Did I accident?
Click somewhere else on the screen. There you
Okay, Alicia, you nearly got reported.
She's not good with iPhones.
I'm not good with phones in general. I have really fat thumbs.
Alright, shut up. I'm going to hang up now. That's the new one. That's what I'm going to do.
I would feel mean.
Yeah.
And I would be sad if you said that to me.
Alright, shut up. I'm going now. Bye.
Kane's asking how we are. We're good, Kane.
Yeah, we're good. So. Getting through life.
Yeah.
Pushing on.
How are you? How is everybody else? A new chapter in your life is always ahead. Yes, I like that.
Did anybody
Okay.
get good photos or anything of the blood moon the other night?
I didn't even say it.
No, Cameron got some pretty cool photos.
I cannot get photos of the moon, and I have tried. It just comes up as a
So-
glowy orb on the phone.
Cameron does something in his settings. Like, he sent me photos of the stars the other night, but it looked like a daylight sky, but it was the stars in the middle of the night. And I'm like, so what are you doing? So he does something on his phone.
But has he got an iPhone?
Yeah.
Because I think iPhones have
You can
got
like
it. but you
adjust the
can't do it.
exposure or something.
Yeah, because I've tried messing around with my phone to get it, but I'm really not good with that kind of
When
stuff.
it comes to technology, that's when my age feels like I'm 60. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not good with technology.
How's the postcard collection going?
Slow.
Yeah, we haven't really.
We got one the other day.
Did we? She doesn't even tell me.
From Ohio. I can't remember what it said on the back or who it was from.
So, in terms of the office, okay, we suck, okay? It's so hard to find time where we can do stuff together that's not like when the kids are in bed and we're housebound or we're doing the free cleans. But the flooring is down in the office. The painting is done. We just need to do a couple of touch-ups.
Mm-hmm.
I say we, Danielle, needs to do a couple of touch-ups. I've ordered the desk, so that's arriving next week. The other thing is, like, our financial situation kind of, we have to wait until we get money each month to do it. So that kind of puts it on a back burner.
We're putting a lot of money out into the cleans with rubbish removals or
We've started
bedding
buying
and
things for people, bedding and mattress
pillows
toppers and things.
Yeah.
We really are hoping to try and score a sponsorship with somebody that does bedding or mattresses, because that's like the biggest heartbreak for us, I think, in these houses. Is like we can make their kitchen usable, we can clean their toilets so they can wash, but we can't really fix how they sleep.
Yeah.
And the mattresses that we're seeing that people are sleeping on is really heartbreaking. So that's kind of what we're hoping to do soon. But yeah, in terms of the office, painting's done. We're gonna, on our next paycheck, going to look at furniture for like our little cozy corner where we're hoping to sit and do lives and voiceovers, and then we're gonna stick the postcards up then. But I think we have maybe 10 to 15 postcards, something like that. Would you say? Is that a good estimate?
Yeah.
That could be a lie.
Whatever. What she said.
You can count them when you go to the office tomorrow and let everyone know.
Alright, yeah, I am.
Don't forget you were going to the office tomorrow.
Right.
I also need you to measure the sign.
A group tomorrow morning, so can I message and be like, you need to come after this time?
Yeah.
Do you think that would be
I assume.
professional?
Yeah.
Not really.
Just message and say nobody's going to be there to meet him.
Okay.
We're getting trash converters who help us out with the rubbish removal.
Woohoo!
Yeah, hashtag Team Callum. They're clearing out an office tomorrow, so we're getting a couple of bits from there. So there's like a chair and a coat stand.
Are we getting the coat stand?
Yeah.
I like that.
We have hooks in the office though.
I know, but the coat stand will look so cool when people come in. They can just be like, the hooks are like back through.
We say that like we're going to have guests. It's just going to be us two.
We might have guests. You never know. Somebody might come collab with us, or we might start a new adventure. You never know. I like the coat stand. Yeah, I want.
Yeah, she picked the coat stand.
Yeah.
So
it's like the office chair, these things. This is practical. I'm like, I want that coat stand.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at?
It's been his birthday already.
I know, it was your birthday on the 1st of February. Just call me out as a bad auntie here. You should both be proud of all that you've done. You're helping these people. Okay, Kane. Sorry, thank you for that comment. But Kane, you need to stop spamming the chat, or we will have to block you because this is like my work. So, the 5th of February. Okay, so I am a bad auntie. I knew it was early February. It's in my diary. Yeah, I'll be down in the summer, so I'll take you out then. Yeah, and I sent you Christmas money. Okay.
That was meant to be together. The Christmas and the birthday.
Yeah, I'm just not. have the stuff there for you. I'm just not very good at getting it out in time. Okay. Yeah, Kev, I'm coming down in the summer to get you, probably. That's good. Yes. Okay. Well, it was lovely to chat to you guys, but I think maybe you should sign off now. Sorry, guys. Caden is my nephew. He is 12, and Kev is my younger brother, and he is, I want to say 14, but he could be 15. I never get this right. I always forget. I think he's 14. But yeah, Kane doesn't normally join the chat, but you can't be spamming the chat. Okay, so Kane has to sign off, but Kev can stay. Yeah, that's fine. As long as we're not having people spamming, so we can actually read people's comments. Oh, you make me all flustered, guys. Was that one of your children?
Yeah, it's the oldest one.
Okay, that's fine. Obviously we're at Danielle's house because her kids are here. We can't just leave them sleeping. Her child is coming down now. See, what is it with children today?
They just know.
They do.
Cameron, we're on live just now, so.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. What would you like?
Something to eat.
Okay, on you go.
Would you like a cookie? They're freshly made cookies.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. You can take 2 if you want.
Thank
Do you want anything else? Would you like to get yourself a drink? Your bottle's up next to the sink.
Has it been washed?
Yes, it has. It's clean. What time is it? 9:30. Okay, that's fine.
9:30. You trying to get rid of me?
No, I was
You
thinking about bedtime for him.
Oh, I was thinking you just want to watch
I'm
the
like,
rest of your...
Why is he awake? There's only 22 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I started watching that thing that you said. Adolescence. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah.
I've watched 2 episodes
Mhm.
so far. I didn't
Yeah.
realise there was only 4 episodes.
Yeah.
But it's quite intense, so I only watched 2. And
It's
also,
very
it's kind of
intense.
boring. Like,
A little bit, yeah.
it's good, but also,
it's-
I feel like they could have just
yeah.
fit the whole thing into 1 episode.
And do you know what? It was filmed in a winner, I think. Is that what somebody texted? I'm sure somebody texted me and was like, that was filmed in a winner. They never took any cuts. Like, apparently it was meant to be like shit hot acting.
Yeah, so I've seen lots of comments about the guy, like the kid,
Yeah.
especially in episode 3, which I've not watched yet. He's never acted before, and apparently his acting is spot on.
Yeah.
Have you seen it all?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But do you know what? I was disappointed with the ending.
that's what I've read.
I thought there was going to be twists. There's not.
But is it based on a true story?
I don't know. I tried to find that out, but I don't think it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it brings a lot of attention to youth and stuff, bullying, and that's why I asked Madison about the emoji language
When did you do that?
in the living room, sitting right next to you the other day.
Was not listening.
Okay.
Clearly.
So like, different love heart emojis mean different things.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that conversation.
Yeah. So they have like their own
Yeah, because I was saying it's like roses as well.
language and emoji writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
Like the youth in our town right now is out of control.
Yeah.
It is so scary. So my best friend's mum basically got beat up at the bus station by a group of teenagers who were the same age as my kids.
Like young teenagers.
Yeah, like
14.
12, 13.
Yeah.
For no reason whatsoever. And then now we're reading stories
And
about
it's
people
not-
carrying knives.
It's not just been like that. There's been like old men, like older gentlemen just at the bus station.
Oh yeah, I've seen that video.
Being attacked, and I feel like that the youth, when they're in a group, they feel invincible because there isn't much that
Like
people can do.
40 children, literal children,
Yeah.
robbed the food warehouse. Like they just did they even have masks?
I don't know.
Like nothing is happening to these kids. It's like
The thing is, they're at such a weird age where the police can't really do anything. So they're feeling like they're invincible.
Yeah.
They can get away with it, and they're free to do what they want because nothing's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? There really needs to be something that we need to come down harder on our youth today because they have no respect for authority, no respect for teachers, or do you know what I mean, anything like that. Like if I treated
people the way that the youth today treat them when I
Yeah.
was younger, like we would have
Got beat up.
got the consequences of that.
Yeah.
Do you mean
Not
now
that
they
we
just get
condone
slapped in
like
the
hitting your
hand?
kids, but
Yeah, I know, but
yeah, something needs to be done.
ground them, take their phone off them, lock them in their bedroom, like. Do you mean like yeah? Not that I have to do that to my kid. He's an absolute piece of gold.
I mean, there's lots for them to do. That's the thing. Like, it's mob mentality. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Basically,
When they're in the group, they just
in Fife,
Yeah.
and this is what everyone's blaming, right? In Fife, all the youth got like bus passes, so they can basically travel
that was
all
in
around
Fife, that was in
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, so in Scotland, all the youth got bus passes so they could go wherever they wanted. So they started going to towns and meeting up with friends and hanging out, and they've started gangs and stuff. So now
Yeah.
everybody's blaming the bus passes. But I mean, that those kids that beat up my friend's mum, they lived next to the bus station. Like, it was
Why-
nothing to do with that.
If the bus passes are an issue, though, why can't they revoke the bus passes? Like for the people that have an issue, or like,
Yeah.
do you mean be like, right, okay, well, you're not getting your bus pass anymore?
Exactly.
It should be.
But I don't think that is the problem. It's not the bus passes, I don't think.
It should be a luxury, not a privilege. Like it should be, a privilege, not.
Yeah.
What's the word?
And it
It's a privilege, not a
necessity?
necessity.
I don't know. It's never like a video or a live stream if we're not questioning some sort of word or what something is.
Because our brain's dying.
Yeah. Is it warm there? Yes and no. Like, it's been very sunny, but there's still a chill in the air. Right now, here in this living room,
I was ready to say yes, it's warm
it
here.
is warm. It is so warm.
I should not have been born in this country. I should have been born in a very hot country. Or at least one that didn't get so cold.
I'm naturally ginger, so
Yeah, and I'm naturally cold.
I should have been born in Ireland. In my town, an 11-year-old ran over another kid on purpose, not an accident, driving his parents' car,
And what
And-
happened?
killed the victim, and the police are not sure what charges they can even bring.
Because he's 11. That's
See,
what,
that's-
like,
I
because
think
he's
that's
under
real.
12, it's even worse. And then under 16, like, obviously they can get a wee bit, but under 12, there isn't much they can do for someone under 12.
The thing is, if it was on purpose and they killed somebody, they should be
Yeah, I
charged
know.
like
I
an
know,
adult.
but that, like, it's so. Like...
Oh, Rebecca says a privilege, not a right.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Where are the parents? We would be locked up and grounded forever.
See,
Exactly.
I get the whole parent blaming thing, but what if you are just like your kids, like, I'm going out to meet my friends? You don't know what they're going to go and do.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's so much
But then
video
can't-
evidence. Once you find out it's your kid, you should have taken action.
But then what if these people have found out it's their kid and taken action, and then there's just more kids that have joined? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do get like the parent blaming, but
But then you get some
also
parents that
once you're
don't
past the
care.
age of like I think it's like 12, 80% of who you become is pure influenced. Do you mean so it doesn't matter what your parents say?
I
half
want
the
a
time.
reference for that statistic.
I will find you one because I read that like last week. That's what I was about to quote. I'm like, I know this. I know it. But like my mum thought I was outplaying. Like I was not an angel as a teenager. I was quite bad to be honest. And my mum thought I was just outplaying my friends, and we weren't. We were up to no good. Do you know what I mean? So we're the parents, and it's like my mum was. She tried to teach us right for wrong. Obviously, like I've turned out all right. So yeah, the parent blaming thing. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I'm completely entirely agreement with that. Sometimes
Yeah.
it is the parents' fault.
I don't think there's
And it's
ever
monkey
any
see,
one
monkey do.
cause.
Like sometimes if they have parents that are like, oh well, we don't care, we're going to do what we want, and they're kind of similar.
Can I tell them the story?
What story?
I'm just going to tell them the
What
story.
story?
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm scared. What is she going to tell you? Right, go.
So there's a kid that's been harassing her kid, right? And then she was on a night out.
No.
Let me tell the story. Let me tell the
Not
story.
the full story. Like, no.
The funny thing that I said, it was funny. I want to
What
share
did you
it.
say? Whisper it to me. Alright, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Tell that bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so this kid's been harassing her kid, and so then she was on a night out, bumped into this kid's dad, didn't realise it was the dad, He introduced himself, totally hitting on her, gets the number, and then she finds out
It
that
was
it's...
even the number. It told me where he lived, and I was like, "You live at that house? Is your son called such and such?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Your son did this to my son."
Anyway, still somehow managed to exchange numbers.
This was before I found out who it was, because he sells counterfeit clothing. Is that the right way to say it? He sells branded, like, he sells designer clothing for cheap. So I was like, I need your number.
Yep, that was how the number exchange happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said that if this kid keeps harassing her kid, she should say to the kid, look, I've got your dad's number, mate. I'll make you my stepson.
And I'll ground your ass.
Yeah. That was the story I wanted to tell. It's probably not as funny in hindsight, but it was funny at the time.
I thought you were going to add the arms and legs on. There was a lot more to that, but for members only. Not really.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to do the members only thing. Kevin's like, the parents are on their phones, obviously. Yeah, so obvious.
Yeah. They'll be sitting at home scrolling through Facebook Reels, and their kids are storming shops and stealing. They stole like crates of juice and stuff.
I mean, if I was a kid and I was going to do that, that's what I would steal.
Yeah, crates of
Did they
Monster.
steal alcohol?
I don't think so.
Well, that's not too bad then, yeah.
Oh, the bubbles.
Some parents defend their kids doing anything. Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, if it was my kid, I'd be marching him right up to wherever it was, or right into the police station and being like, "It was him.
Oh,
He did it."
so in Scotland, or at least in Fife, juice is just the general term for soda or pop. I don't know what other people call it. Beck was asking, what is juice?
Yeah, like tins of fizzy pop.
So
fizzy
where,
soda.
in the northeast of England, which is where I grew up, we called fizzy juice, we called it pop. And then we called diluting juice. And then when I moved to Scotland and everybody kept saying juice. Yeah, I just thought everybody meant
fizzy juice, diluting juice.
Yeah. So I tend to say fizzy juice and diluting juice.
Although in Glasgow,
to distinguish.
they call it ginger.
Yeah, because obviously Edinburgh is
Fizzy
such a big thing here. They just call everything ginger.
For the fizzy.
My teen always sticks up for others. She's not nice when you bully someone in front of her. Yeah, that's the way people should be.
Do you know, he's probably going to kill me for this, but my son Cameron, he had a girl ask him out at school, and he said no because she always swears in class, and he thinks it's disrespectful to the teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I just...
He's a good soul.
Just give me your son.
He is a good one. But then that worries me because he is a nice soul and he has a soft soul. Like, he could become a target for those little
Yeah.
Honestly, I get such like
Sorry,
mum
got
rage.
you, Mama Bear.
Yeah, I get such mum rage. Like, don't mess with my kids. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Beck's question was more like, she was more surprised why they were stealing juice of all things.
Yeah.
But like, soft drink soda makes more sense.
I think it was like a creative monster, like the energy
Also,
juice.
energy drinks. They're expensive, are they not? Are they not like £3 a tin or something?
I thought they were like $1.99 a tin.
I don't drink energy juice.
Yeah, do I? So, who knows?
I think they were $1.99 like 10 years ago.
But that's probably why I think they're $1.99 then.
Stephanie says, you're going to block your nephew and brother. Wow, Thanksgiving is going to be awkward. Well, no, so Kev says, nah, I'm chill. Kev, you're not getting blocked. Yeah, we don't have Thanksgiving here. And
I think we should.
Are you cooking?
Yeah.
Well, you still owe me a roast dinner, so yes.
Okay.
So when is Thanksgiving?
Is it just you or?
Oh no, I'll bring my entire family. No, I'm not. It's just me.
Okay, I'll do that.
How about just me and you?
I was just about to say that. Like, we could just have a nice
We'll just go
candlelit
live,
dinner.
yeah.
We'll go live. We can drink.
Oh wait, no, because everybody will be busy
You
with
don't-
their families on
you don't drink.
Thanksgiving. I do drink. I just don't drink that stuff.
Okay, so what do you?
Like peach schnapps, vodka,
Yeah, go with that.
cocktails.
You're a spirit.
Yeah.
She's a spirit animal.
Yep.
We could make cocktails.
Thanksgiving is in November. I think I knew it was in November. I just don't know when.
We could have a cocktail and cooking night on live.
Yes, that would be good.
Then we can make cocktails and cook a roast dinner.
Sounds good.
Mm.
Yeah, so Kevin is my youngest brother, and he's only a year older than my oldest daughter. And at that point I said, Mum, stop having children. I'm having children now. So she wasn't allowed any more children after that. But yeah, so my mum had me when she was like 16, and then I had my daughter when I was 18. So I'm hoping it better not run in the family, because she's 13
That's what I think
now.
about Cameron.
5 years from now, I'm like,
Cameron's dad was 15. Cameron's going to be 13 this year. That gives me like 2.5 years, and there's a potential he could make me a grandparent.
No,
That's
not
so
with your
scary.
son.
Yeah, probably not.
My dad and his uncle are the same age, a few months apart. That's so random. Why? What's so random? Yeah, so I'm the oldest of like 7 children. So 5 on my mum's side, and then 2 on my dad's side. And so the second oldest sibling, there's only a year between me and him. And then there's how many years between me and Kev? Can somebody do the maths on that?
Just don't ask me.
I know there's 10 years between me and my other brother.
How old is Kev?
He's 14 and I'm 32.
So 18 years?
18 years.
Is that right?
He was just a baby when I left home. So usually the last Thursday of November, and the next day is Black Friday, when everyone goes Christmas. So we have Black Friday.
I like Black Friday.
Yeah. Although for some reason Black Friday the last few years has been like
It's
a
not
week
been
long.
great. Yeah, but it's not the price. They haven't been that great either.
Yeah, it's because they have like spread it out, and it's just like one big sale now, rather than get everything on one day. Simon has been teetotal for almost 40 years. I was a very quiet drunk. Yeah, congratulations on your sobriety. See, I know how to respond to that comment. So it happens when you come from a family of alcoholics. Other countries go from Halloween to Christmas.
Yeah, that's us. What's your favourite holiday?
Kevin. No. Kevin. Can one of the mods just remove that comment, please?
What is it?
It's just... Let's not be making big generalisations about whole countries, please. Can I remove it?
Oh, I never even read that. I was reading the one below it.
I don't know how to remove the comment. Okay, but don't rant out loud.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, that's not like...
Message Steph after.
Yeah, this is a chill zone. We're not making generalisations.
You can't do anything about it because I'm on my Facebook.
Oh, wait, so I can actually do it
On
from...
there.
Yeah, I don't know how to get the messages up on here, though. That's the only thing. Do we have a mod in here? Right, wait a minute. Simon McGlarry, I am making you a mod because you're always... Oh, wait, I can't do it on here. I don't know how to get the chat up.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's probably read the message now.
I know, but I would like it removed. I don't agree with it. Right, Simon, I'm making you a mod if I can figure out how to do it. Why is it not?
Can you not just try and delete that message?
It's not letting me
Oh,
touch
right, okay.
anything.
Oh, guys, give us a minute.
Yeah.
We're having some technical issues.
Kevin causing problems. Does Scotland have Boxing Day sales?
Yes, we do. Oh.
Are you going to try and log in as us? Because that might mess up the whole live stream thing.
It's not.
Yeah, we have Boxing Day sales. Oh, I never go out on Boxing Day though. So the way that, because my three of my children have different dads, because I have 4 children but 3 baby dads, so we turn about each year for Christmas. So and my youngest is mine and my husband's, so she doesn't really know what day Christmas is on anyway. So what we do is, if it's our year for Christmas, then the kids go to their dad's on Boxing Day, and we go to my husband's mum's house. And then if it's the dad's year for Christmas, then on Christmas we go to his mum's house, but we actually celebrate Christmas on Boxing Day. So either way, we don't go anywhere on Boxing Day.
What's this one? Nope, that's not right. I have no idea.
Yeah, we can't figure it out. Do we still have a mod in here?
No, we don't.
Crystal, come back. Why are you leaving our live stream, Crystal? We need you. You're the only mod. I don't know how to do it. Like, it's not letting me do stuff on here. Wait there, what's this button do? Nope. Susan, I love that bonus siblings. Oh, what did we... Due to the magic of very large families, one of my mother's cousins is just about the age of my sister and I. She had no brothers, so we claim her as an extra sister. Yeah, I like that. I love big families. Like, I'm from a big family. No, we don't want to ban you, Kevin. I just want to remove your comment. Like,
if you could go and delete that comment,
yeah,
that would be
if you
so
could
great.
delete it, yeah. Yeah. So I'm from a very big family, and I remember, Christmases and events and stuff. It was always like, so we lived right next to my stepdad's family, and so his whole family would come around, and then like my family was already quite big. I think there was 6 or 7 of us at the time. Oh, it won't let me delete the comment. Okay, yeah. We'll just move on. We'll move on. But yes, we apologise for my younger brother. He is a child. Yeah, so we always had really big families. And then when I first moved to Scotland, like I have family here, but it wasn't really family that I would, spend Christmas and stuff with. So it was so lonely. Like just me and my one child at the time was my first Christmas.
I think you invited me to Christmas at one point.
Yeah, that was not a good Christmas because you didn't come, and then that other friend came.
Mm-hmm.
So, story time, guys. Here we go. When me and Danielle first became friends, we had a third friend. There was 3 of us.
Yes, we had a little trio.
Yes, there was 3. And as they say, 3's a crowd. So I invited them both for Christmas, and the other friend accepted the invitation. Now, the week before Christmas...
I didn't come because I didn't want to. I didn't come because I, done it with the family. Yeah, had plans.
Yeah, she had family and friends.
I was sorted out.
Yeah. The week before Christmas, I'd had a Christmas party where all my friends came. I think you did come to that.
I came to that, yeah.
So, had a Christmas party. My friends came. This third friend stayed over, and so did my brother. Not Kevin, my other brother, Royce, who's a year younger than me. Okay. And obviously, at the time, I had Madison, who was a year old. I had just had Arthur, so he was only 2 months old.
Yeah.
And I was still with their dad. Mm-hmm. Now, I went to my bed because it was very late and I had 2 children, young children. And so the party kind of continued without me. And everybody left apart from my friend and my brother. And I didn't think anything of it because, my 2 oldest kids, their dad had already broken my trust a couple of times, but my brother was there. He was sleeping in the living room as well, so didn't think anything of it. Until after Christmas, I found this out, right? So what had happened is that this third friend had slept with my partner in the other room when my brother was asleep on the sofa, right? And then the cheeky wench came to my house for Christmas dinner a week later. And at this time, I had no idea what was going on. And my partner at the time, such a gentleman. I'll walk her home on Christmas Day to what? Try and have an affair. So yeah, that was the whole thing. And I found out just after New Year. Or actually, I think I found out on New Year. So yeah, that was a whole story, and that's just snippets of that relationship. So
anyway, it's the word you're looking for.
So that friend was
She's
not invited
no
back for Christmas dinner.
In the trio.
Yeah, no longer a trifecta, like just us 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
That probably wasn't the worst thing she ever did in her life as well. And if you ever watch this, you know who you are.
Yes, you know.
We never forgot.
Or forgave.
Hope you enjoy your life now, little bitch.
Okay, time to stop you drinking the wine.
what you said. We're not monetizing this, so I can say what I want.
Okay. I want to see the reactions to that story.
They're probably like, "Oh my god." Yeah, it wasn't a fun time.
Kevin says that's very ironic. I fail to see the irony.
Yeah.
Like, where is the
Where's
irony
it?
in that story? Misha's like, tea. I'm sorry you went through that. Thank you. That is not even the worst thing I have been through. I could write a book, except that everything would happen when I was 11.
So this happened when I was 11. Yeah. I think as well, like me and Steph don't remember
What?
each other's lives.
Yeah.
Like we've always been like, right, we need to
Probably.
have another night where we sit down and we're like,
But it's because we're always under the influence when we tell each other's life stories. This is like half the stuff I tell you guys is new to her because she can't remember it because we were drunk at the time.
Except from that, I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's because you were very much involved in that.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Mm.
And I tried to be like the Switzerland friend, like I don't want to involve in this, but eventually I seen the light and I was like, no.
Yeah.
I like Steph.
It's because at the time, the friend was all, you know, oh, it was all him, it was all him, it was all him. He's the one doing this, he's the one doing that, and yeah, it was him.
And
he's
she
the
was
one
a
that had
fair
partner.
bit younger than he was.
Yes.
Because she was younger than I was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I tried to be Switzerland and tried to help both of them through it. But then I seen the light and realised that like the morals that she stood for in life weren't exactly aligning with mine.
Yeah. Alison says if that had been me, there would have been 2 bodies under the patio. Well, maybe that friend's not really out there and we're just kidding you on. No, she's still very much alive. That just shows like how non-violent I am. Like, there was no repercussions.
I know.
Oh, yeah. See, Danielle wasn't so much up on the serial killer history, the documentaries at that time.
No, it was not.
If only
But
we had a pig farm then.
It's not just a pig farm. There's a few ways that you can kill someone without being
Don't
caught.
tell everybody the secrets.
Okay.
We might need it. The guy's still kicking.
Mm-hmm. They really are.
Kev, don't worry about it. Just let it go. It's fine. Oh.
Bye.
Although, if you do leave, you can probably share more story. I'm joking. You can take this.
You always have like a wee story time, and I could probably do a few story times, but they're really just not appropriate.
I mean, I don't think my story times generally are appropriate.
No, but that's like PG to me.
I want to know your story times now.
I'll tell
We're
you.
not monetized.
I'll tell you all my story times, but not on YouTube, because I'd be dobbing people in.
Okay, fair enough.
There was this one time at band camp.
I was just about to say that always plays like whenever somebody starts a story, you're like, oh, this one time, it's like straight away at band camp.
Mm.
Your house is not cooled down at all.
Do you want me to open a window?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you warm enough?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you hold?
It's funny because I wonder if this is how Pete and Lily feel at my house. My house is always like very cold, but they're always roasting, and I'm like, I wonder if this is just how they live their life.
Your house is always freezing.
It's not freezing.
I have to make sure I've got like a jumper and stuff on, and then I sit down on the couch and I find the nearest hoodie or the nearest blanket and I put it on me.
I felt fancy holding the glass.
Oh, do you want to keep holding?
Yeah, baby. It's fine. I'm just leaving sweaty footprints on your table. It's your own fault for your house being
That's
so
fine.
hot.
I actually never done my floors. I really wanted to do my floors tonight and I never done them.
You cannot tell. Her floors are spotless.
They're not. I did them 2 days ago, but they're not small.
Okay, well, if you have to go to bed, good night, Kev.
Good night, Kev. Sweet dreams.
Alison would be the subject of CSI forensics. I'm not violent, but infidelity makes me rage. So if we have any problems, we're calling you in Ireland.
It's like, why go to that level of like breaking trust, which can destroy people? Like, why not just be like, do you know what? I don't want to be with you anymore.
It was the fact that I was in the next room. That's what gets me,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Literally could have come through to the next room.
But it's that like fear of being caught, the adrenaline that makes it fun and exciting.
Yeah.
It's like, do you know what? If you want to do that, go and find someone else to do it with. Why be in a committed relationship and do that. I just
Yeah.
infidelity gets me as well.
Yeah. And the fact you came for Christmas dinner. Because I don't like to see
A week
anybody on...
later.
Yeah. I don't like to
Like,
see
the-
anybody on their own at Christmas. Like,
the
you never...
audacity
Yeah.
to turn up like, hi, Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what did it. I gotcha on the ages. My youngest is 15 years younger than my middle one. God, prom night and a colicky baby at the same time, never again. Yeah, I don't think I could do the age gap anymore. Like, do you know what? I don't know why I do it, right? My kids just get out of nappies and then I have another kid. 12 years of nappies, guys.
No
12
more.
years. No more. No.
If you ever feel pretty, I'll give you a shot of Olivia.
So that I don't even feel broody.
Okay, good.
And Olivia does not like me.
Olivia doesn't like it. Do you know what? She smacked Cameron so hard in the face the other day. She burst his nose open. Like, oh, you never came in the back. Along my back path, there's like plop, plop, plop of like blood.
Is this your cover story? Have you done something?
Well, no. She's honestly, she's got powerful.
Oh, you're on top messages again.
Sorry, she's got a powerful whack on her. She's only a year old, but she's the most vicious one. And her and my 3-year-old, he's gonna be 4 next month. They fight like cat and dog, but they love it. So she had like he was like down in front of her, and she had her fingers in his eyes while biting his nose. He was pulling her hair.
Oh my god!
And they're
What
both-
hair?
But exactly, but they're both in absolute hysterics, thinking this is the most funniest thing in the world, and I'm like, "Oh, he's dead! Like, stop!" But no, they punch lumps at each other and think it's absolutely hilarious.
Oh god, my kids are the complete opposite. Mine's like they breathe on each other. It's like he's breathing on me. God,
Mine are just
sake.
feral, climbing
Go
on the
and punch
furniture
lumps
and
out of each other.
punching each other, and honestly, it's so bad. Scratches, like she goes like this. And scratches. Oh, she's yeah. Life's
Violence.
amazing.
Drink more wine.
I enjoy separating fights between a 1 and a 3-year-old all day. But I think I want to get her into boxing though. I think she'd be really good.
I didn't compute that. I thought you said I think I want to get around to boxing.
Oh no! Do you know what I'd love to? No, I'd love to do kickboxing.
You couldn't do that because your knees.
I know, but I'd love to do it.
Okay.
I know it's officially not in the stars for me, but burst my bubble, why don't you?
Welcome Danielle, who says that your Olivia is a sweetheart.
Yeah, to other people.
Not to me.
Not to Steph, no.
Because I've not given her any of the cookies.
Although today we were around at my friend's house and the health visitor came in. And do they have health visitors in other places? So it's someone that basically, when you have a child, they come from like your doctor's practice and they come and just check on you, make sure your kid's developing at the right rate and they're good weight and stuff. So my friend has an 8-month-old and the health visitor came out and Olivia just stood there, and I'm not joking you, she was judging this woman the whole 45 minutes, and she was like, look at this woman, and I'm like, I'm sorry. She's like, no, she's just getting to know who I am, and I'm like, no, she's judging the life out of you. Oh. Yeah.
So Misha, what are people saying about Misha? Oh, her kids are 38, 31 and 13 and the last one is adopted.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. I've always wanted to adopt, but I don't have the space.
I've always wanted to foster, but a teenager.
Yeah, well, I was going to foster.
Mm.
I wanted to foster Kev, actually. He's now with my sister.
I done a wee stint in foster care in my teenage years. And I feel like the main foster care I was with, she didn't quite understand. You're fostering teenagers, so like that's not going to be easy. There's problems there, otherwise they wouldn't be in foster care.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like she didn't quite. She just thought it was going to be a walk in the park, and it wasn't. And I'd love to foster teenagers because it's like I think I'd be able to bring that understanding and be like, listen, I know how you feel right now. I know where you're at.
Yeah.
Do you mean just let me help you?
So that's exactly why I wanted to foster as well, because obviously I was
Yeah.
also in foster care very briefly, but I was a lot younger than you. And I just feel like I want, between us
Yeah.
and everything that we've actually
So
been
when
through,
we get that big house,
we can
we
foster.
can foster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because between us, like, you know,
Everything
and
we've
every
been
kind of like different kinds of abuse and situations, substances, like we've been through it all between us. So that's why we're so empathetic with people. Like we understand the situations people
Although
are
to
in.
each other we're like, it's okay. You're
I mean,
fine.
to those people as well. That's why we offer practical help. That's why we go in and we clean houses, because that's the kind of physical support that I feel like we can give.
We can give. Like, I can't sit down with someone and be like, do you know what though? I give good advice. I do. I just don't take the same advice.
Yeah.
Like, I can be like, you need to do this, and someone can say the same back to me, and I'm like, I know, but I'm not gonna do it.
That's why I couldn't do like psychiatry. They keep me young. I don't know, my kids make me old.
Do you know what? I don't know. I think when they get to a certain age and you become more of a friend with them, I mean, you never stop being a parent, but I feel like you need to not be so much of a parent, and you need to kind of guide them and support them rather than like be strict with like, you need to do this, you need to do that. Be more like, so you decide what you want to do, and these are the consequences, and you deal with the consequences, but I'm here, I support and I love you.
Yeah.
But what age is that?
I don't think there's a set age. It depends on what's happening and maturity and all that. You're going to find my hairs all over your house, by the way.
Like I said to Cameron a wee while ago, because he kept saying about bedtime and stuff, and I was like, do you know what? You're in high school. It's you that has to get up for high school. It's you that has to get ready. It's you that has to get your bus. Like, he does everything himself. He's very independent. And I'm like, so you decide when you go to bed. And even with that, he'll still never be up past 10:30.
Yeah.
And that's on like when he's pushing it. Like,
see, I couldn't do that with mine because Arthur
stay on technology all night.
Yeah, and he would still get up at like, because at the minute he can go to, so technically they have to be in bed for 8 o'clock, but then they get their quiet time. Arthur gets till 9 and Madison gets to 9:30. But if we don't like be like, okay, that's your quiet time over, then they'll sneak it longer. But Arthur could stay up till whatever time, and then he would still get up at like 5 a.m. Like, that boy does not need sleep, but he does, obviously. But it's like his body doesn't tell him he needs it. And then Madison, she's grumpy when she doesn't sleep. She is. Oh, teenage girls are going to be the death of me.
You've got a teenage girl now, and you'll have a teenage girl in 10 years. I've still got like 13 years. So even that happens, I'm going to be like, Steph!
And I'll be like, I love you, Danielle, but not that much.
I'm going to be like, see if you go to that side of the house, that's Steph's quarters. That's where you need to go.
By then we can be like, okay, you just want to be best friends with Madison and Lily. Off you go.
Bye.
Stephanie says, I don't mean to laugh, but when you said cheeky wench.
Yeah. That's when you said wench as well. I was like, oh, wench. Who are you, wench?
I'm feeling cottagecore, okay? Got my mushroom skirt on.
You can't even see your mushroom skirt. Is that like...
They've seen it before,
okay.
And if you want to see it, I'm wearing it in today's video on my channel. Plug here.
Head over to At Home with Steph and subscribe. See that marking? It's better than Fife Free Cleaning marking.
Get her to do our spiel and she cannot.
No.
Deborah says, you mentioned a big house. How many square feet is a big house in your town? I'm from the US. I have no idea.
A big house, like if I envisioned the perfect house for me and Steph to live in together, she'd have her quarters at one side with 2 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms. I'd have the same.
Hold on a minute. I have 4 children. Why am I only getting 4 bedrooms?
5 bedrooms,
okay.
2 bathrooms. I'd have the same on my side. Probably 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Ooh, we're a bit loud. We've woken up the child. So yeah, in terms of square feet, we have no idea because I can't envision measurements. But basically a big house. We need. If she gets 5 bedrooms, I get an extra bedroom as well. No, we basically need enough bedrooms so that everybody can have their own bedroom, and we have a couple of communal areas and lots of bathrooms and an office. That's our ideal big house, and lots of like garden. Just catching up on the comments, guys. So that's the thing, Simon. So when I was younger, I was always up early and I'd always like stay up really late reading. So I only like lived on like 3 or 4 hours sleep when I was younger. Hey, no, get back here. Get back. She's doing a sneak vape. Did you go back down that quick?
Yeah, she just needs a cuddle.
That was a very quick cuddle. What did you do? Throw her back into bed?
No, she was already at the gate when I got upstairs. I just was like, oh, and walked to the bed with her.
Oh, that's cute.
She's getting her
incisors. Is that how you say it? Incisors.
The wee sharp.
She's on the phone to me and she's like, she's getting her scissors. I was like,
I'm like
what?
the scissor word. I don't know what they are.
Luckily, I knew what she meant.
Yeah.
But I think it's incisors.
The wee sharp ones coming through at the bottom. That looked funny when I was on that. They're coming through at the bottom, so she's a wee bit. She keeps biting on blankets and stuff, and she had very rosy cheeks when I put her to bed. But the dentist today. The dentist was like, "That's fine. When she gets those ones, she'll have the 4 ones at the back that'll come in." And I'm like, "Yeah, great. Got that to look forward to."
Mm-hmm.
Teething. That's why I need this.
I was just telling them about the big house.
Okay.
And Susan says that she would need a whole room for sewing stuff. A whole room for craft stuff.
I never finished though, did I? So I'd have the 5 rooms and 2 bathrooms. The 5 rooms for my 3 children, myself, and I'd need a room just for a wardrobe. And a dressing room.
Okay, so I changed my mind. I want an extra room for books.
Right, well, no, because that will be in the
No,
main
it will
section of
not
the house,
be.
a library.
No, it won't be. That is not going to be
You have
a
a
space.
private library.
Yes.
Can I come to your private library?
Can I borrow your clothes?
Yes.
Then yes. Deal.
So in the main house though,
Do you know
we'd
what
have
we
a
could
living room
do?
for the children.
Hold that thought. Do you know what we could do? Your wardrobe could have a secret entrance into the hidden library.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
So we'd have living room for the children, a living room for the adults. We'd need a cinema room because I would need a cinema room.
This is feeling more like a mansion than a big house.
It's mansion, but I'm saying it like in dream. But we could get there one day where we buy a plot of land and go, let's design our own house. We could take everybody along for the ride.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. Like I love to watch Grand Designs. You seen Grand Designs? Watch Grand Designs.
So we're not doing the work though.
No, we
We're
pay people
hiring
to do
people.
the work.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Because
We would design it with like an architect,
Yes.
but people would do it for us.
Okay, good. I like the interior design part.
Yeah, like so we could get them to build it, then we could do like interior design. But I think we should also like we could maybe like do a wee bit, but we should pay someone to do that as well because it'll be a big job.
So this is when we're like millionaires, guys.
Yeah. So subscribe, like, share.
Debbie says just buy a castle. Yeah, because just buy a castle, Debbie.
But like the authenticness of a castle.
Do you know what I would like to do, right?
Yeah.
I would like to buy a castle or a hotel and then deck out each room in some sort of like book theme and then
Alice in
rent it
Wonderland.
out. Yeah.
One of them, please.
Yeah. And then rent it out to book lovers because they've
Could
come
you-
from all around the world to a book themed castle in Scotland.
Can we do like one
Let's start a
floor?
Kickstarter right now.
Can we do one floor that's like Disney? One floor that's like horror.
No, there's Disneyland's for Disney.
No, but like horror. Then
I
we
love
have,
how
like,
you're just in on my
adventure.
dream now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I want a Disney rooms, like a Tarzan
open,
themed room.
get your own Disney castle that you can rent out.
Okay, well I'll do it next door.
No, come with me. Okay, but the horror would need like a dungeon level for the horror rooms.
Mhm.
Okay. A GoFundMe project, reality show. Yeah, let's just like get somebody famous who will sponsor a TV show.
The Real Life with Danielle and Steph.
Yeah.
I don't think my life's that entertaining. Well, to be
No, but
honest,
if you're buying a castle and renovating it,
Alright,
the show would
okay.
be about that, not actually about us.
but it would be about the trials and
fumbling through it.
tribulations through those projects, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one that I watched actually, and I think it was a Netflix show, and it was about a Chamonix. It might even have been called like Chamonix something.
I think I've seen this.
It was
and
like
it
a
almost looked
hotel
like
in
a
France.
Yes, and
Yeah.
they bought it, and the
And they're
woman
doing that.
had what was it, like short red hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that as well.
We need to look up who did that and get them to help
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
So it gives us tips and tricks.
The closet historian has a cat room, a wardrobe room, and a hat room in her new house. I feel like so does Mac. Mac has a cat room
No, but I
and a
feel-
hat room.
Like this is to do with Alice in Wonderland. The cat, the hat, and the wardrobe.
What's the relevance
I
of
don't
the
know,
wardrobe?
actually.
And she also is painting a magnificent sewing parlour, as she names it.
The closet historian.
Alex Polizzi, who is that? Jai or G says Alex Polizzi can help you with the bed and breakfast hotel.
Can I just take this for 1 second?
Yeah, Disney probably would sue us. Are you Googling it?
No.
What are you Googling? Oh, you're Googling the closet person.
I'm not even Googling, I'm on Facebook.
It's the same thing.
I thought they
You
would have
spelled
been on
historian wrong.
Facebook. Okay, well.
That'll be why.
dyslexic. The
Oh, it wasn't a diss. I was letting you know that's why there was no search results.
Here we go. Haha. Yeah. There you go.
She subscribed to the closet historian.
Do you know what? A lot of the time
Wait,
people
no, go back to the way it was, please. I don't
Give-
want to do it sideways.
suggestions and
Thank you.
I do forget a lot, to be honest, and I'm like, I'll come back and I'll look at the comments, and I don't.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a... Because obviously in one of my videos, I asked people for like the top 5 favourites. I have so many recommendations. I'm going to make a spreadsheet. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
I'll make it on Google Docs so you can
Okay.
also have a look if you want.
I want to do that for like, do you remember when I was asking people like some stuff to watch? And I was like, it's fine, I'll go back and look in the comments. I never did.
Oh, Alex Polizzi helps with hotels in need.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
So we could Google her. I thought it was a boy. What are you doing?
I've got an itchy
Itching her
toe.
feet. It's like get the foot picks on.
Well, I mean,
Do you know what she said to me?
right, okay, in fact, we're not monetized, you can do it.
Yeah, she said to me, she's like, do you know what, if this whole
Wait,
thing
you've got to
fails...
say, like, off. You
Okay,
can't say
Yeah.
your full name.
okay. If this whole thing fails, do you know what my next venture's going to be? And do you know what? I immediately guessed it, by the way. I just knew what she was going to say. Because she was like, you know what, we probably have a lot of followers who would be interested.
So what I said is, so I could create an account,
But not post
but not
anything.
post anything. I could push it out there and be like, subscribe to see what you could see. And I bet you I'd get at least 100 subscribers that'd be like, oh, I want to see more.
And we're talking about OF, by the way.
And I just wouldn't ever post anything, but it would probably
Well, they're not going to subscribe to you now.
Well, I'm never actually going to do it. Like, let's be honest, I'm never going to do it.
It's
But
just a dream.
it could have paid for my car payments, because in the
Could have
last
paid for the castle.
2 months I've paid £1,500 on a car, and it's not even fixed yet.
Yeah, no.
I've still probably got another like £500 to pay on this car for it to be fixed.
So Danielle doesn't phone me often unless I tell her to phone me. So if I get a phone call, it's usually because I need to pick her up from somewhere because her car broke again.
And it's usually a garage, and I've got my tiptoes, and I'm like, you need to come get me from here, my car broke down. I don't have luck with cars, like, I just, yeah. It really makes me cry. On almost a daily basis. I'm joking.
You need a new car. That's what we should be
I
going
have attachment issues. I can't let go. Yeah, I should start like a GoFundMe for my car.
Yeah.
Like for a new car. Yeah. I might need to soon.
So, Danielle, what's
Uh-huh.
been your favourite part of the life?
Champagne. What's been your favourite part?
I don't know, it feels like a Saturday night. Like, this just doesn't feel like it's the middle of the week. And I have had a long day, so this has just brightened up my day,
Has it been
actually.
good?
Yeah.
She came in and I was like, I actually forgot that we were doing this until like 20 minutes ago, and she was like, I bet you secretly thought like, oh, I hope she's forgot. And I was like, yes, to be honest. And she was like, I need you at my house. I needed to wait for the kids. Like, we were doing this, and I'm like, right, okay.
My kids have just been fighting non-stop recently. There's only so much I can take. Just I had a busy
I feel
day.
that.
Yeah. Have you watched my latest video?
No, I've not. I've had a busy day.
Well, you would know that I had a busy day if you watched the video.
Left my house at 8:30 this morning. I never got back into my house till 3:30 this afternoon. And because I hadn't been in my house, I hadn't done any of the housework that I usually do on a day-to-day basis, so I was already like, stress levels were up to here.
Yeah.
And Olivia just cried because she's so, you know, mum life.
If anybody's thinking about being a parent, don't let us persuade you otherwise. It's great. We're just ranting and raving.
Yeah. Do you know what? It is great, and I love my kids, and
Yeah.
I feel like I was made to be a mother. That's what somebody said to me the other day. They were like, I feel like some people are just made to be mums, and you're definitely one of those people. I'm like, thanks for that. I needed that. Do you know when someone's like,
You're a natural.
you're a great mum, and you on a day where you're like, I really needed to hear that. Yeah, that was that day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should say that to you
Do you
more
know what?
often.
I think you're a great mum though.
Thank you.
Like, she does so much stuff with her kids, and I'm like, you put me to shame.
That is not true in the
She
slightest.
do like cooking and baking, and once a month she does a themed get together with all the mums and their kids. So last time it was like Italian themed. She bought a felt flag, she bought the kids aprons and wee chef hats, and we all made
I just have an
pizza.
Amazon addiction, guys.
Yeah,
That's all.
it's great. It makes me feel less mum guilt because I'm like, well, I can take them to Steph's and we can do stuff.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because I want them to grow up and be like, oh,
Yeah.
I used to love it
I
when
remember
all
when we
mums'
done this.
friends came round and
Yeah.
like just wait till the summer, like till we go camping and beach trips and barbecues. Like I am so ready for the summer.
I'm so excited.
Like I feel like that's where my energy goes. Like the sun is my energy.
I might break down on the way there. But
We
I'm
have
ready.
2 cars. We have 2 cars.
I'm ready.
No, do you know what? We could probably go camping as early as next month, by the
I
way.
know.
Just to Ely.
Yeah, no. Let's do it.
Yeah. We need to get Louise involved as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alicia, the second channel is At Home with Steph. I can't link it. I don't know how. That's why we need more mods, guys. I need to figure out how to do this. Good night, Danielle. Thank you.
Good night, Danielle.
Yeah, she says we're both great mums.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, Misha and Dawn and Susan all watched my video. Yay.
See? You're interested.
Why are you opening?
Because I'm just
Oh,
suddenly
you're
getting
feeling hot now, are you?
I think I've drank too much champagne. Can I just say though?
You've drank the whole bottle. Well, thank you to the resident whose house we've been cleaning who gave us this alcohol.
I really needed it.
Melissa finally caught us live. Love watching us. Thank you.
Do you know, I was actually going to save it till we got to 20,000 subscribers. But I'm thinking we should let our viewers decide what we do to celebrate getting to 20,000. Because I feel like that is a... What's the word I'm looking for?
Milestone.
Milestone, thank
Okay.
you. I feel like that's a milestone we should celebrate.
We're so close. Like our subscriber count had stopped and then Matt shouted us out and we gained like 500 subscribers. Actually, I think...
Woohoo to Matt.
No, yeah, it was about 500. Oh,
Do you know what? I feel like every time he shouts this out though, we go like, phew, he's so like,
Yeah. We're just riding his coattails.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how we're famous.
Yeah.
Just riding
Just
someone
on
else's coattails.
Max bandwagon.
The sun makes me a better person as well. Yeah.
I think it makes everybody a better person, and people like to play music.
Flowers
and like to go
turn
out
to the
and-
light.
Yeah.
By the way, that breeze is so... Why did you not do this
Isn't it?
immediately?
No,
when I was dying of heat.
it's like my orchid.
I do. It's a very pretty colour.
It's dying.
Why?
I just can't keep plants alive.
It was you. You killed my plant at the office. It's your fault.
Well, I've got a peace lily through there that I've had for 8 years. It's the only plant that I've ever had that I've managed to keep alive. Every other plant I get just dies on me.
See, lilies are my favourite flower, but I don't like the smell.
So a
It
peace
smells
lily,
like cat pee.
a peace lily doesn't smell.
Oh, I should get one of them then.
Well, I need to like. I can't remember what it's called, and I want to say a certain
I
word.
looked away.
I don't feel like it's a certain word.
I don't know
It's
what
when,
you
like,
did in the corner of
Different
it, isn't it?
nodules like grow out, so you could separate it into like different
Get
plants.
cuttings.
But you don't even need a cutting. I can literally separate this into different plants because it's like grown. It's such a big plant now. And I want to say segregate, but it's not the right word. But it's something like that because it's got different like.
Is it not the right word
So
though?
one nodule will like grow out of a certain plant, and then there's like another nodule, but they're all kind of like together. But I can
But that
separate
might
them.
be the right word.
Yeah,
Because if you segregate something,
you're
like-
separating it.
I think so.
I
Could
don't
be
know.
it.
Anyway, any plant people on here, you could correct me. But yeah, I could probably give you one. And do you know what? Sometimes I don't feed her for like 2 weeks at a time, and she survives. And like I don't know how, but I feel like
but some plants
stressing
only
it
need
out-
that much.
no, but I feel like sometimes it's longer than that. Like I feel like the more I stress her out, like I need to repot her, and I've needed to repot her for about a year.
It's weirding me out that you're calling it a her.
Sorry, it's a her. It
Okay.
always has been. It's a her. The same with my car. My car's called Bertie.
So my husband has named my car Jov
Okay.
because of my registration.
What's
It's Jov.
okay.
That's in the registration. It's part of it. So yeah, Jov.
Propagate. See? Yes.
Propagate.
Thank you. That is the right word. Propagate when you separate the. Yeah.
Kind of want to know what segregate means now. Somebody Google
So
it.
segregate does mean like separation.
Okay.
Segregation is separation.
Okay. Yeah, we are so close to 20,000.
I know.
It's insane. Okay, bye Susan. If you've not already gone,
Bye,
it was nice
Susan.
hanging out with you. Debbie's house is a plant hospice centre. Do you live close to us?
See,
Come and save my plant. It's dying.
Listen,
guys.
your plant's dead.
No, I refuse to
Okay.
believe it because it always revives in the summer, like me. It will. So this plant, okay, I got it as a wedding gift when I got married, and the following year it just died. Every leaf fell off of it for no reason, and I was like, well, that's because I kill plants, okay? I can't even keep cacti alive. Anyway, and I repotted it, and in the summer it bloomed. It came back to life. It regrew its leaves. It's triple the size it was when I first got it, and then we moved it to the office. But we moved it to the office before we got heat in the office. And it really died this time. Like, it went a different colour. It just...
Look at my aloe
Show the people.
Oh, God.
This is her aloe vera.
This is my second plant I've managed to keep alive, but it's only been about 2 years.
Oh, wait,
but-
this is alive.
Yeah, it's still alive. It's just...
Kind of.
It's...
It's a bit... Oh, you're brilliant. Don't handle plants when you're drinking.
I don't know if it needs... I think it does need more water. I think it needs to be repotted, to be honest. Like...
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, there's a battery in there.
Oh my god, you're killing it with iodine. I don't even know if that's what's in batteries. I'm just guessing here.
But I keep this in my kitchen because anybody that watches the channel knows that I'm prone to accidents. So I'm also prone to burning myself in the kitchen.
Ah, smart move.
So I have, like, that's why sometimes, see, there's like a wee bit here that I've snapped off to use it on a burn.
I hope you run your bed under cold water before you do all of this.
Yes.
You don't, do you?
No.
Maybe follow first aid advice before going for the natural holistic treatment.
I'm all about the holistic vibe.
Yes, Debbie, it was an aloe plant. It definitely has outgrown the pot. Even I know that, and I can't keep plants alive.
I know, but like, it's just another thing to add to my list to go and pick up soil and a bigger pot and.
There's soil and a bigger pot at the office.
Okay, well I'll give it to you and you can take it there. I'm going there tomorrow.
You don't want to take it to the office, it'll die. The office is a killer of plants. We've established this.
No, but an aloe vera, they're meant to be quite sturdy plants.
This plant
Same
survives me.
succulents. They're meant to be the easiest thing to look after.
You kill
I
them.
kill them all the time.
Cacti are meant to be the easiest to look after. And I did not
Yeah.
overwater it. It died from not being watered enough. That's the worst part.
Starvation.
How do you starve a cactus?
Oh. Yeah, I think we're better mothers to,
I hope so.
to our humans.
So I seen a thing
offspring.
a while ago, and it said, you know, people, like children will tell you when they're hungry and thirsty and need a nap and all of these
Yeah.
things. They make it known. Plants do not. They don't cry at you. See if it cried at me, it would be the best
But
of
then
the
you
ever
get some
plant.
people are just like so good at, like they're such green fingered people and they can take care of any plant.
Mm. So do you know what I've been
It's just
watching?
not us.
Do you know what I've been watching
It's
recently,
just
right?
not us.
So I like watching gardening videos, obviously, but it's like the ones where they like cut grass and chop stuff down and basically kill the garden to bring it back to life or whatever.
To make
So I
it
like-
look pretty.
Yeah, so I like watching them because it's like stuff's overgrown, they're tidying it. It's kind of like cleaning the dirty houses. But what I've really been liking lately, right, is watching Vietnamese channels. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And
I
it's
think you
like,
are.
yeah. And they're basically just making these whole houses and farms out of bamboo and then growing plants. And I just spend time watching people gardening and farming, and I'm just like, my toxic trait is like, I watch that thinking I could totally do that, knowing full well I cannot do that.
Is it the ones where they've got like a hole and then there's like bamboo,
No.
bamboo? But have you not seen the ones
They're
where
the
they make like a
clay-mod ones.
house and
I've been
like...
through that phase.
Oh right, okay. Well, I'm at that phase.
Okay,
Do
well,
you know,
you
the
need
phase
to
I'm
watch.
at, which I was saying to Steph, because I'm going to buy one because I've got a lot of jewellery. And
Oh, I was
even
thinking,
like,
what did you tell
so
me?
like this ring right now that used to be so
I want to
shiny.
put my watch in it.
I don't know if you like it. Used to be so shiny. It's got like loads of wee diamantes in it. So I want to get one of those. Like it used to
Oh, yeah.
glisten so much. So I want to get one of those ultrasonic jewelry cleaners. So it's like a machine, and you put liquid in it, and then you pop your jewelry in it, and it just goes with like all the dirt that's stuck in all
Yeah.
the wee crevices of your
I
jewelry.
think it's going to be quite scary to like do that with my jewellery. Because like I clean my watch regularly because
So I
wear
want
it
to
free
buy
cleans.
one, and I'm like, we could buy one. I could film it. I could clean all of our jewellery because Chloe has so much that I could clean as well. And we could put it as like members only because we're so bad. Like join
Yeah.
our members, but you're not going to get
Expecting
much.
nothing in return.
You're not going to get much from us, but join to support the cause. But I was like, we could do it as like a members only video. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
So Simon is saying that he had a cactus that wasn't supposed to flower but did. It was really cold in the room as well. Frozen windows in the winter.
So even he can look after a cactus.
Yeah, that cactus was surviving despite all the odds.
So
I need a cactus
there's
like that.
there's a thing that's like about stressing your plants and stuff that makes them stronger. It makes them survive better. That's why I think that one survives.
Or it kills them.
8
What
years
doesn't kill them makes it stronger. I
Mm.
bet that's where that saying comes from.
from plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not humans.
Anyway, it's 10:30 and I have to go to university tomorrow. So,
You have fun with that.
I mean, I'm probably still going to be up later than you.
I'm not sure about that.
How?
I don't know. I'm gonna watch the rest of this. I might put some
No,
music on.
no.
Might drink the rest of the alcohol in the house. Might do a wee boogie. You know, who knows?
I mean,
Might film it for a members only video.
I think you're on the wrong account. I meant in the morning.
Alright, okay, yeah. You
I
will
was
be up
teasing
earlier
you.
than me.
No,
I'm not.
I said I'll be up later than you.
Oh no. I'm not taking him to nursery till 10.
Are they not getting up at like 5:30 again?
Yeah. they can jump in my bed and I can put Disney on. Thank God for Disney. What did they used to do? Like, how did they occupy their children?
They sent them away. You know, the children should be seen and not heard. Oh wait, that wouldn't
Or
send
off to
them
the
away.
grandparents, or it takes a village.
Yeah.
We've lost that mentality of parenting. It takes a village.
Oh, that reminds me. So today there was a Facebook post on a community page of somebody basically asking for help of what we do. It was an anonymous post. And so I was tagged, well, we were tagged in it.
Okay.
What?
I seen your comment. Wait.
Was it bad?
No, I just laughed at someone. It was a bit corny. Is that the right word? And you were like, reach out to us. That's what we do. We don't just clean, we care.
That's our slogan, Danielle.
I thought it was
And it worked.
I thought it was progress, not perfection.
That's our motto. But our tagline, our
Slogan.
slogan.
See, this is like, I'm not good with technology. I'm just like, practical. Tell me what I need to do. I need to clean this room. That's fine. I'll do it.
So all of the marketing materials that I made, you clearly never read. Anyway.
I just
back-
know they would work. It's you.
Back
Nothing
to
you
the
do
story.
doesn't work.
Thank you. Although if even you're laughing at our slogan, doesn't fill me with confidence.
Yes, but it means that you remember it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So anyway, so
Marketing
somebody had put a
genius.
post. Somebody had put an anonymous post asking for help. A few people tagged us, but obviously I was late getting to it. So by the time I got to the post, there was a few other comments. 90% of the comments were people either offering help or offering support or being nice. 2 comments.
Alright, okay, yeah.
2 comments
go.
on this post really annoyed me. And it's like, because we obviously get negative comments on our page, but we delete them. But obviously this wasn't my page, I couldn't delete it. So one person basically commented saying, like, get off your phone and stop being lazy and get your house tidied or something like that. And somebody else commented saying, nope, sort your own shit out, like, blah, blah, blah.
This is what's wrong
This
with
is
the
what's
world.
wrong with society, is people giving their problems to other
Handouts
people or
and-
something.
yeah.
So that they both made me mad, but obviously I was on my professional account. And also I hate confrontation, but I'm such a keyboard warrior as well. So I was trying to, like,
I'll tell you
Not-
from behind my screen.
yeah. Didn't do it from my account, did it from our account
I
because
did.
Danielle's got my back. Anyway, no, I was quite polite. But the first person who was like, get off your phone, stop being lazy, I was just like, what a disgusting comment. Like, educate yourself on mental health and neurodivergence and the effect on the home and stuff. But the second person, his was the comment that really pissed me off.
You never told me about this one.
I did.
You only told me about the first one.
I told you both.
No, because you were getting a phone call.
Oh, okay, yeah. Have you read it since?
No, I've been busy all day. I told you that.
Okay. Well, so anyway, then the other person said, so the second comment was the one that was like, this is what's wrong with society, like, nope, do your own shit. And I was like, you are what is wrong with society. Like, I didn't quite say it like that, but I was like, you are what's wrong.
But she wanted to.
Right, okay, so what I actually said was, she is helping herself by asking for help. And if society is degrading, it's not because of people trying to get help, it's because of people like you. You know, humans are communal creatures. We have always worked as better as communities, and it's people like you that will criticize instead of helping that are what's wrong with society. And then I left the chat. No, like, then they argued back and I just didn't, I'd already said what I wanted to
When
say.
she phoned me and told me about it, so I was like, were you on your own account or the business account? She's like, the business account. I was like, right, okay, that's fine.
And I thought she was going to be like, oh my god, don't do that from the business. But no, she was like, okay, I'm ready.
No, I was like, that's fine. I just don't want you having to deal with backlash on your own. Like, I'll come at this with you. I've got your back.
The thing is, like, if people were saying stuff to me, I wouldn't probably even reply like that. But say just seeing them bully somebody, I'm just like,
Yeah. You've got more of a backbone when it's someone to someone else than someone
Yeah.
to you. You're just like, I'll block that out. But when you see someone being offensive or bullying someone else, you're like, no, I'm not standing for that.
stick up for the little guy.
Yeah.
I've offered to clean 2 friends' houses, 1 quit being my friend. Did you do a bad job? Like, no, I'm kidding. Why? But why? Why did they quit being your friend?
Maybe that's not something they want
Wait.
to share. Only share that if you want to share.
Did they ask for help, or did you think the house was a mess and
Offer the help. Because some people
Maybe
take
they were
offense.
offended.
Yeah, like some people actually take it. Like, well, I'm probably one of those people, to be honest. If you were to come in and like, my house is usually the way it is, but like I maybe had some dishes. And
I
you're like,
literally did that. I came in and says, "Oh, you've got mayonnaise on your bunker.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?"
but you didn't be like, do you want me to clean up this mayonnaise? You've got a mess on your bunker. Do you know what I mean? I would have been like, what?
No, it's
Like-
because I know you're so OCD. So when I came in, I was just like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? Why is there
Usually-
mayonnaise on the bunker?"
Usually that's when people know that there's something is wrong with me because things are just not the way that
Yeah.
they should be. But I was just so engrossed in the Twister documentary that I was watching that when I made my sandwich, I was like, quickly, I want to go and watch the rest of this. So I did leave it. But thanks for reminding me because I'm going to have to clean that up when you leave.
You would have seen it when you went in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, when I take all this away and tidied this up.
Some of the most successful species on the planet work as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Like dolphins. I've been learning a lot about dolphins. If you're wanting to know why, watch the last live.
well, I was just going to tell you why.
See, I'm trying to draw in the viewers.
Yeah, but I just know the quality of these lives is so poor watching them back because I'll click on them to
Okay.
check.
Well, there's a law that says that we can't communicate with dolphins. Wild dolphins. Humans are not allowed to communicate with wild dolphins.
It's like, what are you going to do? Go up and say hi? It's
So
like,
that led me down a rabbit hole.
and orcas.
Yeah, so, but I don't care about like why we're not allowed to communicate with them. All I want to know is how do I communicate with a dolphin?
So she doesn't care that it's a law. She just wants to break the law.
Right, but if you could tell me like how I could speak to this dolphin, I am 100% going to do it. Sorry. Do not care.
This is the sassy Danielle I normally deal with that you guys don't really get to see.
I'm a little bit drunk now.
Yeah, just wait till the lives
I
from
wouldn't even
our
say drunk. I'm
holiday.
just a bit tipsy. They're going to be so good. Tune in
They're gonna be good.
from
Even
the
I'll be drinking.
from the
Apparently, I
12th?
don't change though.
12th to the 15th of July.
Maybe let's not announce when we're going on holiday to the world.
Just did it.
There will be people in our houses, okay?
Just did it. No, there will be people in our houses because we're just going on a
Me and Danielle.
girls' trip.
Yep. We are leaving behind the children, the responsibilities,
The
the
housework.
dirty houses,
The dirty houses, yeah.
including my own. I don't even know what my house will be like when I get back.
And we're going to be in African sun with bikinis and cocktails.
I mean, you might be in a bikini. I don't think I'll be in a bikini.
Why
Be in
not?
a one because I don't have the body for a bikini.
Right, but we could get you like a tankini or like.
Okay.
Trust me. Let me find some stuff and I'll send you it, and
Okay.
we'll match. We can match it out.
No, because you're the
Oh.
skinnier version of me. If we're matching, that's just gonna.
Do you want me to get something that will compliment you, and I'll wear something that maybe isn't so great?
No, you don't have to lower yourself to my level.
See, I
That's
don't
okay.
even think we're that far off each other.
You don't edit the footage the way that I do. I see the
I
body
would
shape
hell to
difference.
have your ass. You have a nice ass.
Misha's.
Tell her. Tell her.
No, don't.
Don't worry, our
Make
husband
me
does
blush.
it all the time.
He does. I have the best
Yeah.
husband.
You do.
If the sassy Danielle comes out when she drinks, give her another law. The bottle's empty, I'm afraid. She drank the whole bottle.
It's gone.
I say that, it's probably like 2 glasses in a bottle.
To be honest, yeah, 2 or 3. But I do have more alcohol.
You also have children asleep, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But that's why you're here.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, but I mean,
have
if
to
anything
contact other
happened through the
children.
night, I'd be like, Steph.
Yeah.
Steph, come help me. Yes.
Because, unlike you, I don't mute my phone at night. So I
can
can be contacted in an emergency, Danielle.
It's not that I mute it. It's that my phone
Have you put
automatically
me as one of
goes.
those contacts yet?
No, but I can do that before you leave.
You
Remind
said that
me.
last time. I will
My
forget.
phone automatically, anyone with an iPhone will know this. You can set it so like it automatically after some time shuts off and goes into sleep mode. So you don't get notifications. Why would you not have that set when you have children?
I don't.
Do you know what? Now it doesn't matter, but like back maybe 5 years ago, people would phone me at like 2 a.m. like, what are you doing? I'm like,
Booty call.
nothing. My kids are asleep.
Whereas I'm unpopular, so I never got the booty call.
It's not even the booty call calls.
I
It
know.
was like, I like to have house parties when I was younger. So it was
Yeah.
like, is she having a party? No, I'm not. It's a Tuesday. Go
She's
to
having
sleep.
a party of one, and you're all invited.
I'll invite all you guys.
Steph says
I would rather a live than a house party because.
no cleanup.
How did you know?
Because I know you, and we literally clean all day.
See, when I do have a party, even if it's like 5 people, the next day I'm like, I need to clean everything, the door handles, everything's dirty, spray everything with Dettol. Like, I literally spray my whole couch with like the Dettol antiseptic spray.
Yeah.
Just like, because
See, I don't
everything
li-
feels dirty after I have people in my house.
See, I don't like having after party. Like I've had parties at my house, but I don't like the
After
next. So the
parties.
next day, it's the smell for me because it just smells like cider. It doesn't even matter if people were
So-
drinking cider. It just smells like cider
You need
everywhere.
to clean all that up before you go to bed.
I do.
Okay.
I have a very sensitive nose to smell. Like I can't have. See, if we have curry the night before and it isn't cleaned away that night, the smell in the morning it makes
Yeah.
me physically sick.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I never clean at night, so I'm always just sick in the morning. If we have a curry, I'm just
Whereas
like, why
I'm
do I
not-
do this to myself?
I'm the opposite. I need to make sure everything's clean at night and then I go to sleep.
I can't do that.
It really does make your life so much easier.
I don't have.
You come down
The
and it's like
capacity
everything
to
is
do that at
reset.
Like I get to like
Yeah, I
5,
suppose.
6 o'clock, and that's me. Like I physically cannot move. Half the time I'm like struggling to get up the stairs.
See, I think like because you're a little bit later than me, so like we have dinner at 5, and they like I eat my dinner really fast. Then I tidy up the kitchen while they're still eating dinner.
Mhm.
Then I'll either do like their plates or Cameron will do their plates for
You
his
don't
chore.
understand though that the day's not over at that
And
point
then
for me.
6
If I tidied
o'clock-
up at that time, it would be a mess again by the
It's
time
not-
they all
it's
went
not
to
a mess
bed.
for me. Like 6 o'clock they go for bath. Between 7 and 8 they go to bed,
Yeah.
and then I'm free.
So when Madison and Arthur were young, and I was also younger, and I didn't have any health conditions, it was so easy for me because when they
To be
went,
honest,
they
like,
went to bed
your
at
house was
7.
always spotless when I came round.
Yeah, they would go to bed at 7, and then I would just tidy up for like an hour
Yeah.
before, and then I would work out because
And now you have
that's the
older-
life I led then. So then I would work out, and then have all these endorphins and be awake for hours. But that was my me time, my quiet
Do
time.
you know what I keep thinking about? We said we're going to FaceTime each other and we're going to do yoga.
And I have not thought about that once.
I have loads.
Then why do you never FaceTime me and say, Steph, we're doing yoga now?
Because
That's
when
what
I think
need.
about it, I'm like driving in the car, or I'm like, oh yeah, we should do that. And then or other times, like I thought about yesterday, but I'm like, oh, Steph's at uni.
Yeah.
It would need to be like a nighttime, but I want to do it like in the morning before I like start my
Do
day.
you know me?
Exactly,
Like,
that's what I mean.
okay, so
Yeah.
see between.
I want to do it in the morning.
You need to catch
Kids
me.
get me up at 5, get coffee, get them breakfast, get showered. Then I want to do before I get showered. Then I want to do some yoga. Maybe while they're jumping over me.
Right, see
They
the
get
times
showered,
that we do
dressed.
our free cleans. So let's just say 10 till 4.
Shall we take?
That's my sweet zone. That's the only times of days I'm functional, okay? Before 10, not a chance. I cannot get out of my bed. After 4, I'm broken. Like 10 and 4. That's
So how about we start
sweet zone.
doing challenges?
what kind of challenges?
So I can do like maybe one day at like 7 o'clock. I can be like, right, okay, so this is a yoga session we're doing today, Steph. Then
Which
you
part
have
of
to
10 till 4 did you not catch
No.
there?
But then you have to send me back a video. Oh, this is a great idea, guys. She has to send me back a video of her doing the exact same thing. And then we can kind of like bounce back. So you do it when you're free. Then I'll be like, right, okay, we'll do this one. Do you know what I mean? We can bounce back videos.
Okay.
So then it gives us
Deal.
that, like, you need to give me this video within a day. and it gives us that like time frame.
Okay, but you need to start. You need to start.
Okay,
it.
I'll start it.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, Stephanie is probably left. I did try and say bye to you, Stephanie, but she wouldn't stop talking. No, but seriously, have fun at Bible study. Got to figure out a way
wish
to
you
work
didn't leave. I want to
Cheeky
know that.
wench into a conversation this week.
That cheeky wench is
Julie
telling me
caught
she's
a
not
lie.
available before 10 o'clock.
I'm not. And I say that very loosely because I actually have to, on the days, oh, your vape just fell.
It's fine.
I thought it was
it's
going to
safe.
make a bang.
It's safe.
On the days that I go to university, you know, I'm actually have to get up and leave my house at 8 a.m. I have to leave the house at that time. Some days I don't make it in, like Monday. I was so broken after that clean on Sunday. On Monday, that was a no-go. But most of the time I make it in. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We're starting clinical psychology, so that'll be fun.
It's a memory for me.
I was like, what are you giving me? I don't want it.
I'm keeping it.
Okay. I thought you were keeping the tag.
Yeah, the tag and the cork.
See, I don't like keeping all that crap because then I have to tidy it.
I've got so many memory boxes with like loads of different stuff. But
I was brutal. I had one. And it
I've
had
now
stuff in it.
started a memory box for Fife Free Cleaning.
Have you?
And I want to put
Oh.
stuff in it, like, so we've been in the paper a couple of times and doing like that, and just a few other bits and bobs I want to like keep for our journey through Fife. I'm a very, as much as I'm like clean and tidy, if you go to certain parts of my house and you pull out a certain box, it's got a lot of memories in it, and
Don't know why you keep it.
your legs straight.
I can't because my legs
Okay.
bend. Like I can't
Do you
straighten
want
my
me
legs.
to get you pillows to put underneath it?
It's fine.
What?
I'll just keep my legs up. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So hi, Julie.
Hi,
Did you
Julie.
turn the camera? Like, why do I feel like you're
No.
not in frame very much?
I don't feel like I
Oh.
was ever very much in frame.
And you're just saying that now.
Yeah, because I like the angle. Now I'm like, oh, okay, this way.
So in terms of your idea, are we just doing yoga? Like,
Let's start off with yoga.
okay.
A very gentle beginner's yoga.
Is there a not beginner? Like,
Yeah. I like, how flexible are you?
very. Too,
Yeah, I'm-
too flexible.
I'm
That's the
not.
problem with my knees.
Okay. You'd think I would be with being like hypermobility, but I'm not really. Unless it pops and then I am.
So
flexible.
see, when I was younger, I used to be able to like lie on my stomach, right, and then have my head and my feet touch, like, go all the way back and touch, like a circle. So like this is my head
So
and this
younger,
is my feet,
but
and
how
I
are
could
you
lie.
now?
I can do splits, like that way, not that way.
Mhm.
Still very flexible.
He's a lucky man.
He is.
So let's start off with like, because I need beginner's yoga. I'm not that flexible. I used to be able to do splits and stuff, and then I had Jacob, and then I had Olivia, and
Yeah.
it all went.
The thing is, I think this is why I get a lot of pain though, because like my legs, instead of being just like straight, they're like too
slightly bent.
yeah. So I can't just lie my legs out straight because then like it's too painful. And then like even like my arms and stuff bend.
So
slightly
we'll
back
start
too
with some
much.
beginner yoga. Maybe we could send you some of the videos.
No.
We could put them
No.
together.
Stop saying stuff when you're drunk.
We could put them as members only. So, you know,
You're promising a lot of stuff to our
members,
only.
we have Haggis
Oh, I did
Hunters,
something.
we have Fife Honorary, and
These
we
are the
have,
people that care. We don't need to
hashtag
sell to
Team
them.
Fife.
They're already here.
I'm just proving that I know it.
Okay, sorry. You proved it. You know it.
Members.
Now how much are those tiers?
So one of them is 99p,
Which one?
the Haggis Hunters.
Oh, I'm impressed.
$1.99 for the honorary fighters.
Just on a roll, guys.
And I don't know the last one, to be honest. The
$2.99.
$2.99.
Alicia's like,
The
yes,
hashtag
videos
Fife.
don't encourage our guys. Julie says drunk ideas are the best.
They are. Julie knows.
I'm just liking the getting to see this confident side of you because you
It
don't.
doesn't come out unless I'm drunk. To be
Yeah,
honest,
because
I'm sorry.
usually Like, this is the
Do you
side
know
I
what?
always see, but then in front of the camera and in the
Yeah.
voiceovers, she's just a little
Like,
shy.
even when I'm sober, like, this is like Steph will see, but I don't know, I always feel awkward in front of the camera, and like, I feel like I struggle when it's not like a face-to-face connection.
Mhm.
So when I'm talking to people that I can't see, but I can see myself,
That's why you look at me. Like, I spend more time looking at you than at the camera,
yeah,
which isn't
it's
a great
really
for
awkward.
you guys. Sorry.
I find it difficult. Like, the
Mhm.
internet interaction is never, like I was saying earlier on, like, I'm not one for technology. I'm not like, I'm an old soul. Like, even with like texting and stuff, I hate texting people. I'm like, see, if you want to actually have a conversation with me, phone me, FaceTime me, it's even better. Like,
I hate it.
I love it.
I feel
Like,
so
lately, I'm
awkward
like,
on
just
FaceTime.
FaceTime me, and it's like, even if I'm like doing something, I would like put them there, and then it's like, I'm
They
going
know,
to do
they've
stuff.
seen it in the videos. I forgot to blur it out. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, so it's like I just put people there, and I'm like, yeah, so I'm doing this, and it's like I talk away like a face-to-face interaction. I shouldn't be born in this generation. I should have been born a lifetime ago. But still, when women had rights.
You can't have the best of both worlds,
I
Daniel.
know, it's a shame. But yeah, I'm an odd soul. So I get a bit of awkwardness in front of the camera. So yeah, it's maybe a nice thing that you get to see me drunk and a little bit more
Alicia
Dutch courage.
says clean with alcohol carefully, of course. No, guys. She wouldn't get anything done.
I would, but I would. I'd be like, yeah. No, but I'd be too meticulous.
Okay.
So I'd be like, oh, but there's one bit I need to clean. And
What about we clean and then relax with alcohol? Maybe when we're not cleaning on Sundays.
I was just about to say that. When we're not cleaning on Sundays, we can clean on Friday.
Yes?
We can relax on a Friday with alcohol. We could maybe do a live.
Yep, more drunk Danielle.
Yeah. If you like drunk Danielle, I'll give you more drunk Danielle.
Any
Probably
excuse.
not. Probably not. Do you know what I wasn't even? I was like, I wanted to open that bottle while we were on live, but I'm not sure if I would. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to regret it in the morning. I'm just going to make sure I down 2 pints of water and take 2 paracetamol. And apparently that's meant to, like, that's what Grandma was meant to do.
Thank you, Kitten Army Warlord. What's your name?
Kitten Army Warlord?
That's a mouthful. They gave us $2 and said you can do the voiceovers while
She's
drinking.
against the dogs.
Oh,
Kitten Army.
that took me too long to compute there.
I seen your brain like, what's she on about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, do the voiceovers while drinking.
Okay. Oh, the voiceovers.
Yeah, because you don't talk much in the voiceovers.
I
Like,
know
you
I
try.
struggle. I
You do
yeah.
try. And it doesn't help that I'm really bad at interrupting people. It's not intentional. My brain moves too fast for the conversation.
ADHD. Do you know what? Steph could talk for Scotland. Like,
About crap, though. Like, there's no...
I could clean for Scotland. She could talk for Scotland.
Well, technically,
Mix.
we both clean for Scotland, okay?
Okay, yeah. I'll give you that.
Literally, we're cleaning
I'll
for
clean
Scotland.
and
And
dance
talking.
for Scotland.
Oh, yeah, she's got
But
the
if you
nerves.
watch our next video, see, pulling in the views, you'll see all about my dancing moves.
Yeah. She dances so much. The only problem is we can't leave the audio in. So you're just going to get to see us shaking our butt without any music.
Sorry.
Maybe on the live.
On the voiceover.
voiceover, you could just be like,
I could do karaoke. This.
Guys, just remember she says all this in case she forgets.
You just remind me. And I'll be like, right, okay, let me know.
I'm going to forget.
Okay.
But I'll try. Julie says she would have loved being a 1950s housewife with a rich husband, of course.
Yeah, but with, like, being able to be, like, that kind of independent way you can be just now. Like, so I wouldn't have to be like, here's your dinner when the husband walked through the door. In fact, they'd be rich, we'd have a chef.
But if you think
We'd
about
have a
it,
chef.
a lot of women started, like, going into jobs during the war in the
yeah.
1940s.
So by the 50s,
So by the
we were
50s,
kinda better, yeah.
We would kick ass in the 50s.
But a rich husband, you'd have a chef, you'd have a cleaner, you'd have a nanny. You'd just be going out and you'd be buying like Chanel handbags and stuff. Yeah. I'm into that.
Michelle said, you guys do amazing work. We're in the process of moving and have filled 2 skips full of crap as downsizing. My whole body aches from carting stuff up and down stairs. Yeah, we can't do stairs. Like,
I did
stairs
that
are our
like
nemesis.
6 months ago moving into this house and the amount of stuff that we got rid of. But saying that, now I'm like, oh, I've got this. I've got to find it, and I'm like, oh no, I don't. I chucked that out.
That's the worst. Alicia says, can you make a PayPal account for donations? I couldn't figure that out as a business. Like, I couldn't figure out how to do the business account. But we do take donations through Buy Me a Coffee. So we have a link for Buy Me a Coffee on our page and in all the descriptions for the videos. And their rates are really good. They don't take, like, too much of the money. That was I'm really going to pee myself run that she just did. But don't feel like you have to close the door.
No.
You're going to regret this tomorrow. Don't feel like you have to donate, but we do, like, all the donations go towards the free cleans. So we don't make any money at the moment, and we don't mind, like, we enjoy doing this. But we have been buying a lot more stuff for the residents lately, so like the bedding and stuff like that. So yeah, I keep saying in the voiceovers, oh, don't buy anything off the wish list, we're not needing anything. Totally forgetting, like, actually, well, we do need bedding. That's like the biggest thing for us, especially double bedding. And then I've added like pillows and mattress toppers and stuff, but they're all quite pricey, so only do that if you can afford to. By the 50s, they were being asked to get back in the kitchen. No. It's okay. We're strong, independent women now.
Independent woman.
You just bashed my ankle on the table.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You take over.
By the way, I'm not going to regret this in the morning.
You're going to regret peeing on a live.
If you heard me pee,
I tried to talk louder.
You're privileged. I could sell that. Do not know. I don't think there's been ever a night I've been like, okay, I regret that. Because I like being, I almost feel like I'm my authentic self, but I just don't have the confidence to just be who I am when I'm sober. Is that not everybody's?
Sorry. I'm not yelling at you. We are going to have to sign off soon.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Michelle Hood. I am a hood too.
Oh, I was like, why is that significant?
Because I'm Danielle Hood.
Yeah, that you actually have the same surname.
You're in the process. Oh, that's one you read.
Yeah, I think we're up to date.
Yeah.
Listening to you ladies makes me want to visit Scotland.
You should.
Yeah, visit.
Do you know
We'll
what?
meet you for a coffee.
Scotland is such a beautiful country. And do you know, like, some of the beaches we've got, you would feel like you were abroad if you visit at the right time, because obviously Scotland gets very cold. But
And lots of midges.
I feel like
The
a lot of
beaches
people
she's
that
talking
live
about, so many midges. That's the only thing.
just by,
Get eaten alive, like actual eaten alive.
you need to buy like an oil spray, but
Doesn't
not
work.
one that's for, so don't listen to her, right? But there's this Avon, I don't know if you get in the rest of the
It doesn't have
world.
that ingredient in it anymore. I used to sell Avon.
Oh, damn.
It's a con. They
So what are we
removed
going to
the
do this
ingredient.
summer?
Smidge.
Okay, well, we're going to buy Smidge. You come to Scotland, you buy Smidge.
So the best time to travel around Scotland. So like you guys in America have the Route 66, I think. We have what's called the NC 500.
66.
We have what's called the NC 500,
500.
and it's basically like a route that goes around all of Scotland.
You're
and
from?
the best time to do that is September
But,
because it's still warm, but it's not warm enough for the midges.
but it also doesn't hit a lot of the spectacular beaches that you'll find on the west coast on some of the islands. So if you want to do some island hopping, which isn't like, some of the ferries are like 20 minutes between islands. It's not
I've
like,
never been around Scotland.
that's what I was about to say. A lot of people that live in Scotland haven't actually travelled around Scotland. I am drunk, I'm not. around Scotland, so they don't actually realise like the beauty of the country we live in. They all want to go abroad to this beautiful country and that beautiful country, but there's some spectacular places you can visit in Scotland.
Well, my plan is once my youngest hits 18, we're getting a camper. Well, no, you're actually not involved in this one, I'm afraid. We'll plan something else. This one's just for me and my husband.
Has he not realised that I'm a third wheel?
Not on this trip.
Okay.
So we're going to take like a year out. Okay. You're going to hold down the fort on the Fife Free Cleaning.
I mean, I can do that. I'll just get drunk.
We can go live together. I mean, for the cleaning part, you're going to need to do the cleaning yourself.
Oh, I mean, I could do the cleaning.
Yeah. So anyway, so when my youngest daughter hits 18, we're leaving all the kids behind and just me and my husband getting a camper van and travelling around Scotland and UK. That's the plan. That's always been my plan because I had my kids so young, I never got to do the travelling thing.
Right, wait. Because I don't know where we got to.
Yeah, I'll read them out for you.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Julie says, I'd love to. So yeah, Julie, come to Scotland. We will meet you for coffee. Beck, I have been once in spring for a week and it was beautiful. Mm-hmm. Alicia, is it affordable to relocate to Scotland? I'm looking for a change. Where are you currently? I know you already told us at the beginning, but we've forgotten. Skye was a favourite.
Yes, Skye is
Island,
beautiful.
Isle of Skye.
And there's this hill called the Store or whatever. We tried to climb it when I was 15, but the winds got to such we got like almost to the top of this. I don't know if we call it a hill, to be honest, or if it's the next thing up, but not below a mountain. I'm not sure what the names are, but we almost got to the top, and the winds were hitting like 70 miles an hour, and they're like, no, you can't go any further. And to this day, I'm like, I need to go back there, and I need to actually get to the top of that hill.
I will try that with you.
Yes, it's called the Store or something.
Okay, we'll need to look it up.
Yeah. Getting there though.
Joanne is coming to Scotland in September.
Woohoo!
Where in Scotland are you going?
Yeah.
If you're going to be local,
let us know.
Yeah. Julie says that sounds wonderful. So yeah, absolutely. I'm being serious, Julie. Come to Scotland.
Scotland is a beautiful place. If you want good scenery, hills, fields, waterfalls, beautiful beaches, Scotland's your place to be. The West Coast, the islands, all stunning. In fact, the majority of Scotland is stunning. Yeah, it is.
But yeah, if anybody ever is in our area, like drop us a message. We'll happily go out for lunch.
So if this doesn't work, I'm going to be a travel advisor for Scotland.
Is that before or after the OF plan?
After. We'll get a wee start-up fund for the OF.
Elaine, I enjoy the YouTube videos from Northern Mudlarks in Scotland. Have either of you watched it? I have not.
No, I've not either. Okay. But Northern what?
Mudlarks.
Okay.
So we'll need to check that out. Simon described Scotland is the world in miniature just without the heat. Oh, that's cute, yeah, because we have everything.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's always cold.
So the heat. Joanne is visiting from Canada. So Canada is also beautiful.
Yeah.
So
that's what I said. I'd love to go
to
Canada.
And Alicia is wanting to relocate to Scotland from New Mexico.
The woman we're seeing tomorrow night is from Canada.
Oh yeah, she keeps bringing this up, right?
Yeah, she keeps forgetting.
I invited her. We are actually going to see Catherine Ryan tomorrow. And I know she's from Canada. She's one of my favourite comedians, right? We're going to see her tomorrow live. And I was meant to go with my husband. I don't have any childcare, so he's stuck babysitting, and we are going.
So she phoned me not even a week ago, like, can you get childcare? Let's go see Catherine Ryan. I was like, for Catherine Ryan? I'll get childcare.
And then, so all week, every time I've spoken to her, she's like, are we still on for Thursday? Are you excited for Thursday? Like what's happening on Thursday? I'm totally forgetting. But do you know what? It's because I booked the tickets over a year ago. And I actually
excited.
I forgot about it. Like, I keep doing this. It probably was like a stupid time in the morning I did it, because that's what happened to the last comedian I went to see. But anyway, I bought the tickets a year ago. Forgot about it completely. Did not write it down. Obviously, I told my husband because he put it in his diary. And he said to me last week, he was like, "Oh, did you buy tickets to go see Catherine Ryan?" I was like, "I bloody wish." Turns out I did. So, but because I didn't realise, left it too late to book childcare.
But also, when I agreed to do this, I didn't realise that I also had a comedian on Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah.
So I'm also going to
She's
see...
out 3 nights this week.
So,
I'm drinking tonight.
I know.
Living the party life here.
Great life. Living the best life. So I'm going to see Tom Segura on Friday night and Jimmy Carr on Saturday night. So when we clean on Sunday, I'm going to be like, it's not funny.
And I'm like, you did this to yourself. You get to work.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carr's laugh annoys me.
Do
Do you know why it annoys me so much, right? I actually had a friend who laughed like that.
Yeah.
And she just sounded like a broken bicycle. It was so bad.
On Sunday, I'm going to laugh.
Don't you dare. I'm bringing headphones to the clean on
I'll be
Sunday.
like-
I'm like, I'm not putting up with I'm not putting up with your moaning hangover. I'm not putting up with your Jimmy Carr laugh. I'll just have headphones and get to work.
I'm not drinking on any of those nights. I just feel like I've got so much in such a... That's why I'm drinking tonight. I've got so much on in such a like small frame.
I need to ask you.
Catherine Ryan Thursday, Tom Segura Friday, Jimmy Carr Saturday, Queen on Sunday.
Remind me when this live finishes. Stop making fun of my hand gestures. Remind me when the live finishes. I have a question for you
Okay.
that I can't ask. So remind me, because I'll forget. Yeah. Yes, it would probably be quite cheap to relocate to Scotland from New Mexico. Not sure what prices and stuff are like in New Mexico. However, I feel like Scotland is very fairly priced, like 100%.
But do you get like NHS if you're not a citizen? Or do you need to become a citizen to get NHS?
I don't know how
Or do
that
you
works.
just need to have a residence?
No, so international students get NHS dentists and stuff
Okay.
with their visa. So I don't know
so
how it
you
works.
need to be...
We can't advise on this because we don't know.
Yeah.
But look into it. Come to Scotland, it's great.
Yeah,
What's not to
it's
love?
beautiful.
Shout out for Fern Brady, hilarious Scottish/Irish comedian. Yeah, that's the blonde one.
Yeah,
Fern,
I was about to say, yeah, firm.
Yep, love Fern. How long does it take to get to Fife from Edinburgh? Not long at all.
40 minutes.
Yeah, and it also just depends if you're driving, if you're getting the train. If you're getting the train,
Yeah.
like how
If
quick,
you're-
you know. You used to live in Edinburgh.
Exactly, my sister still lives in Edinburgh. If you're driving between half an hour and 40 minutes, depending how you drive, bus will take you about an hour and 20 minutes, and a train will probably take you about 40-50 minutes.
And when we say gets to Fife,
Depends.
technically that's to get to us, and we're in central Fife.
Yeah.
To get to actual Fife, literally you've got Edinburgh, then you've got a bridge, and then you're in Fife.
Yeah.
So it depends where in Fife you want
Also
to go.
depends what kind of train you get. Are you getting a train that stops at all the stops, or are you getting a direct train? Do you know what I mean? So each one
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
But to get to us, the longest way to get to us,
An hour and 20 minutes from
Yeah.
bus, and that stops at a lot of stops.
Yep. Carl keeps doing Mr. Chow laugh from The Hangover. I feel like you'll have watched that.
Yeah, I've watched all of them.
I think I've seen it briefly.
Mr.
years
Chow
ago.
is one of my favourite characters, along with Alan.
Lishi, we needed you earlier. We needed a moderator. Where
Alan.
were you?
Alan is one of my favourite ones. Because it's just like, yeah, I feel like I can connect with
I
Alan.
don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, have you never watched The Hangovers?
I've like watched the first one very. I mean, I was probably reading and somebody else was watching it and stuff. So I've seen bits of
Okay,
it.
well,
years
I'll
ago.
read a book that you want me to read if you watch a film I want you to watch.
You're already reading the books I want you to read. I'm
there
literally
you
sending
go.
them to your house.
I'm indebted to you. You're indebted to me.
No, I feel like you're getting the better bargain there. I will watch whatever movie you want me to.
See, I'm more of a movie.
And
But do you know what? I do
prefer
like a good book.
books.
I just don't have a lot of time for a good book.
See, this is where the not sleeping comes in handy for me because I tend to read at night. and on the bus if I'm getting a bus.
The other day when I started the second book, I got to chapter 11 and I was like, I need to actually go to sleep. So maybe reading is going to be like my way to go to sleep.
Maybe.
Unless, like, so I take medication for mental health disorders. I've not actually been that open on our channel, but like mental health issues I have.
Are you
I'm fine with
comfortable
this. No,
sharing
yeah,
this,
I'm-
not just because you're drinking?
Yes.
Because I can stop the live
No, I'm
right
fine,
now.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
So I do take medication for multiple mental health disorders, which do help me sleep because I have a lot of sleep issues, insomnia, bad dreams and whatever. But reading seems to maybe help that.
Yes.
So maybe
Reading is the solution to every problem.
maybe I should start reading rather
September.
than Netflix. I should be
Yeah.
like book and chill.
It's actually true because, you know, screens have the blue light and stuff.
Yeah.
And also they...
So yeah, it's meant to be like an hour after you stop looking at a screen. That's when your brain's ready to shut off.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't work. And I can't take medication because I'm just, first of all, just against medication.
I just need the background noise.
Yeah.
But even if I had like, maybe if I took my Alexa and just had it, like even volume 1, just like something that's not complete silence.
Yeah.
I
Just
need
put, like,
something.
There's a video that I like to put on in the background when I'm studying or reading, and it's called Deep Focus, and it's just like 4 hours of like chill classical music.
Well, see, like I put Vampire Diaries on.
So, you know,
Even
I would have to
because
watch
I've
it.
watched it numerous times,
Yeah.
so I know what's going on. So it's like it's just background noise to me now.
Lishi, we're not at the office. This is actually Danielle's boring house.
Don't call it boring. It's a
No,
new build,
yeah,
so
she
I'm not
can't
allowed
decorate.
to paint it for a year until the house settles, and then the management people can come in and look at. There's a lot of things that I've noticed, even in the 7 months I've been here, that really annoy me. Like, see those 2 holes up there? They're like nails coming through the joust.
like...
There's one on the wall there.
Okay, but the
There's
viewers
a-
can't see this.
Well, she can see it. There's a lot of movement in the house, so I'm glad I haven't painted yet.
Yeah. Oh, what have we missed? We've been
I
too
don't
busy
know.
chatting.
But there was loads of laughing faces, so. Lishi.
Lishi
You
says,
there?
I take meds for my pain and my anxiety, depression. Alicia says, I think we all need some help with something.
We
So
do
true.
know what we do. So I said I seen a psychiatrist, and she was like, so what's like your idea of normal? And I'm like, I don't believe there is such a thing as normal.
What kind of question is that?
So it was on the like offspring of another question. I'm not going to get into the exacts of it, but I don't believe there's a such thing as normal, because we all grew up a different way. We all have different experiences. We all have different lives. I don't believe that there is a normal in a sense. Every single person that walks this life is different. Even like sibling to sibling, or like I just believe that we're all different from our walks in life, the way we take things, the way we deal with our emotions. Every single person is different. So how can you class something as normal when
So I think
everybody's different?
I think it's more typical. It's like the whole thing with the IQ. It's a scale, and it's based on like what other people are like.
But that's you just trying to put it into like an understanding
I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree with
educationally
you.
or like
Yeah.
statistically. But like if you want to go like a bit deeper and go spiritually, do you mean
Say
there's
that
no
again.
such as spiritually? I can't.
I love it.
There's no such thing as normal, and everybody's different. Do you know what? Like, be different. Be that better person. Be that different person. Be that weird person. Be that, like, strange person. Be who you are authentically, because that's what will shine bright. And you are who you are through all your experiences, but just don't let it pull you down. Don't let it be negative. Like, let it push you to be stronger. Let it push you to be better. Let it push you to be greater than, do you mean who you were a year ago, a day ago, or a week ago, or do you mean whenever you feel like your lowest time was. I'm over here
Ev-
being a guru, like
ev-
step in any time you want to step in.
So I was actually sitting here, do you know, like when you're at a party and you're drinking and it's just like two
Yeah.
people in the corner having a heart to heart.
That's what it was. But it's me to the. How many people
the
are in
world.
right now?
50 people. But everybody's agreeing with you. And you're all right.
Yeah.
I like that saying, normal is a dry asset and nothing more.
Yeah, there's no such thing as normality. Like, let's get rid of that stereotype and let's create a better diversity for difference. Like, I don't know. That's just my drunk spiel. It's my thoughts.
I think it's time to put Danielle to bed, guys.
Yeah, no.
But seriously, I actually do need to go home. I want to read some more of my book.
I need to read past chapter 11.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah.
And
Next time I'll bring a bottle.
yeah, I'm just gonna have to ply her with alcohol every time we
Yeah.
go live
Yeah.
because she's
You know
more
what?
authentic. herself.
Every time we go live, we lose subscribers.
We do.
So it'll be nice to see if we gain any. No, I'm drunk.
I don't think you were the reason we were losing
No, because
subscribers.
I'm getting really self-conscious that I'm like, is it me? Is it me they don't like?
Well, do you know that live I did by myself?
Yeah.
We gained loads.
But you gain,
no, I'm joking.
you
we
also
lost.
gain like subscribers on your own channel. So I'm
No.
like, is it me that
No,
is it me
no.
you don't like?
When I went live by myself, we
If
also
you-
lost subscribers.
Okay.
Is what I was going
If
to
you
say.
unsubscribe, please let us know why.
They're not gonna do that.
Well, you might. They might.
It's not you, okay?
Okay. Well.
And I'm only gaining subscribers on my channel because they're coming from our channel. That's it.
Right. Yeah. On that note, at home with Steph. Do you enjoy it? She's talked about a lot of interesting stuff. To be honest, I spend a
I
lot
don't
of
feel
time.
like I do.
Yeah, but I spend a lot of time with you through the week, and I still like to watch your videos.
It's because you're my best friend. Okay, guys. On that emotional note.
Love you
Um,
guys. Keep joining us. Keep tuning in.
Don't unsubscribe
Like,
or you will really cause emotional
subscribe.
damage.
Members, haggis
It's fine.
hunters,
Goodbye.
honorary favours, hashtag teabag. Woohoo!
Oh, I can never remember how to exit this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, they don't want you to leave. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.